Every week, shit. I keep hitting the wrong button.
I don't know if that's the wrong button, my friend. That's the party starter right there.
That's the right button.
I was going to say, how's that the wrong button?
Right. I don't care if I look stupid or not.
Drink vodka in moderation, kid.
Never trust a big booty and smile.
Always trying to shove it in the back.
And sometimes I don't know if you're joking or not. Hold still. Hold still. Hold still.
Yeah, boys, straight to door.
I don't know why you sound like Bane. Let's look on that.
Look it up, just let it be awkward.
Yeah, this is Reed Wilson from New Zealand, and if you don't listen to the Bad Boys podcast, I know where you live.
That's from the future. That's from all the way. How many miles is he? That sounder traveled far.
Yeah. No, that's I remember that he recorded that one a while ago.
Are you sure it's not brand new? Are you sure it's not AI? Are you sure it's not AI?
AI Reed?
Right.
No,
AI
I'm curious
Reed.
if he called in and left a voicemail about immigration. That's what I want to know.
Oh,
I know he dropped.
right.
He dropped the statistics, but I'm curious what the.
You left the actual voicemail.
Right. I want the voicemail.
I want that Tom Cruise sounder. Hopefully, we got that from his. What was it, sister-in-law?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm banking on that.
Oh shit!
Tony already gave her the invite. She wins and she's on the show.
I mean, and that goes to anybody. If anybody out there
gets Tom Cruise
gets the Tom Cruise sounder saying "Bad Boys Podcast" or "Bad Boys for Life," fucking
Eddie's
on the
celebrity, to be honest. Right?
What's Fonso? What's the most expensive celebrity sign autograph you've seen?
Clint Eastwood was up there pretty high. Talking like
how much was it?
In the thousands.
Whoa!
And I think Arnold and Stallone were like 800, 600. And then for like a boxing glove, it was like 1,000, somewhere around there. Yeah, they're pretty pricey.
For a boxing glove? Oh, like
for Rocky, yeah.
Right.
Like the trunks or stuff, yeah.
Right.
Hey, Mr. Stallone, so I just want you to sign this Funko. Yeah, sure, kids. $800. Like, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. This shit only costs $10. Like,
right.
You know, that's a premium item, by the way.
Well, it's like, how much is it worth?
Well,
like, there's got to be an infinite amount of Schwarzenegger autographs out there floating around.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, sure, if only we had the internet where we can search.
Right.
It'd be very helpful.
Now I'm curious.
Yeah. But this is episode 732 of the Bad Boys Podcast, where we're about to randomly rant on all things movies. I'm your host, Fonso, a.k.a. Mike Lowry. Joining me as always,
Harley, a.k.a. Marcus Burnett.
And I'm Tony, a.k.a. MCP.
You can get autographed shit from Arnold for $100, $200 all day long.
No way.
Yeah.
Is it real? Is it real?
Some of this stuff is PSA.
Oh, it is?
Authentic, yeah. Arnold Schwarzenegger signed Terminator print 5x7 photo PSA autograph.
5x7?
Well, what's
you
that
know how
mean?
small that is?
Well, 5 inches by 7 inches.
Remember the old photos I used to work, say when I print out photos. They were 4x6 for the standard size.
Right, I remember.
My 7 was a little bit higher. So you're telling me that's not a lot for a 5x7 photo of a print of Arnold? Like, how small is that fucking thing? Can you even see him? Did
he
sign over the whole
produce?
Picture?
Did he produce the film himself? Like, did he go into a red room and he put it through the chemical bath?
No, he took it to 1 hour photo himself.
Fuck that.
I printed him out. My man said the red room. Arnold's in there.
Look at this motherfucker. This would be a centerpiece in your house. Hold on, let me.
Hell no! Why are you talking crazy for?
Look at this. That's badass.
Let me see. This is all right. Let me see. Shit, ain't even gotta be real. Let's see. Terminator 2. It's not even signed on the goddamn print. It's like a fucking card signed.
Right, but it's a big. It's a big poster thing. That's
But it's
cool.
a big.
That's not cool for
You can
people
tell
like you?
that Harley knows nothing about this world.
Nothing about autographs.
You were
It's a
the
big
sucker
poster.
that pays this much money for this shit.
Exactly. And he has
Right.
it on there.
No, I'm
Right.
fucking clueless
Yeah.
for sure.
Look
Fair
at the
enough.
name. It doesn't even say Schwarzenegger, does it?
I know, it doesn't look like it says Arnold Schwarzenegger, does
Yeah.
it?
It's the longest name ever. The frame is probably worth $200. That's what you're paying for,
Interesting.
right?
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah. Like we have an 8x10 signed by Val Kilmer for $20, free shipping. Come on now.
Well,
I
and
mean,
then
that's real.
and now I'm confused because look at this.
Oh boy,
This
I'm
is
fucked up now.
also supposedly
This is great podcast material, by the way.
Right. Certificate of authenticity. Autographed by Arnold. But look at the autograph is way different.
Yeah, see, look at that shit. Yeah, look at that certificate. Man, Tony can print that shit off for me right now. Who the fuck is STS agent? That's the bull. Look at that bougie. Look at that bootleg shit, man. Get out of here with this nonsense.
That's weird.
I mean, if they caught him on the street, I need to see photos of him signing it. A lot of times you'll see those where, like, you get a picture of him signing it. You see the same exact picture. You can see the color pen and stuff.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Man, I could have fucking my kid sign in a silver Sharpie like this. I'm like, yeah, Arnold signed it. Auction. This is a bid. So it's 16 people already bid on this picture.
Right, that's why it caught my attention because it's actually a listing, right? It's not just asking for.
Harley just made it 17. He's gonna get himself one.
I'm gonna give me a picture, a signed autograph of
Hell
Arnold
yeah.
sitting on that fat boy.
Ooh, how many autographed photos do you have, Harley?
One.
That's right. And which one is it?
That's fucking Captain Spaulding.
Yes,
Thank you very
sir.
much.
Is it framed? Is it on the wall?
No,
You son of a bitch.
sorry.
You still don't have that fucking framed?
No, I don't. I don't have anything on the wall.
Maybe a Chemical Brothers poster?
That is, but although it's hidden now.
Oh, that one
Can't see
is.
it. Yeah, that one.
But
that
not the
one's
Captain Spaulding. Rest in peace
Yeah.
today.
That one's.
Speaking of rest in peace, Sabu, homicidal, genocidal, suicidal, ECW original, passed away today.
I remember that name.
Yeah, dude. It's hardcore matches, man. Fucking barbed wire ropes and you jump off the ropes with a chair and the land on you. Do a leg drop with the chair underneath you. He was nuts. I got to meet him one time at this Jolton Joe's bar, and they had a wrestling ring inside the bar. It was awesome. It was this now defunct wrestling promotion. I think it's defunct. It's called Fist. And this guy named Dirty Ron used to run it. That was his wrestling name. He was like a Ronald McDonald, but like a dirty version of it. And yeah, but I got them. He did it. They did a meet and greet. Got him to sign my most violent matches ECW DVD, and it was just cool meeting original. You know what I mean? From ECW. I used to like it, the promotion back in the day. But it's like said he died on Mother's Day, so shout out to all the Mother's Day. That's a real segue. But we got to shout out to the bad boys, all the mamas out there, and the baby mamas. In fact, Donaldo, he's probably got like 10 baby mamas. And,
Ooh, baby.
I heard he's got about 10 kids out there. He don't even know where they're at. They don't even know who their dad is. So shout out to all those baby mamas putting it down where Donaldo being deadbeat, not even there providing. That's what I
What the
heard.
fuck, D?
He ain't gonna hear you. That's the problem. See.
Right, doesn't listen.
So shout out to all of them. Shout out to the moms. Probably your mom still listens.
Oh, I don't know. You'd have to ask her. I just talked to her on the phone, but
Let's call her right now. Let's ask her.
The podcast.
Call her right now. Put her on speaker.
You know, it's funny. I was talking to her, and she was literally at work.
Uh-huh.
She's an accountant, as well as testing the water. So
Testing the water.
yeah, she goes. So where she lives there in northern Humboldt, somebody has to go around and test the water to make sure that.
Legit testing the water.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's so she does that. She tests water. She can they add basically it's bleach to water to make sure they kill anything in it, just like the city. Yeah, she actually does wear a lab coat when she's doing the testing and stuff. Yeah.
check that out.
Yep. So yeah, she's been doing that for years, going around testing water. She has to test it at half a dozen places throughout the city. Yeah, people do it there for you.
Yeah.
People be testing the tap water, make sure that the
But she has to come inside the homes and do it?
parts per. No. She tested it at various spots around the city where it enters the municipal areas and stuff.
How's your tap water, Harley? Can you drink it?
Yeah, our tap water's good.
Oh, yeah?
Tap water's delish.
Oh, shit.
But we're at the base of Mount Shasta, so
You get that
we get
narrow
that
glacier.
fucking-
That,
yeah, yeah. All our water
yeah.
comes from wells, but yeah, it's ultimately all fucking groundwater from snow.
I know.
So
I thought you were saying she was testing the water. Like, testing the water is what? She's doing it, wants to do it as a job, another career, what? And you're like, no, you're legit said, no, she actually tests water.
no, she tests to make sure there's enough bleach on the water.
All right.
So
All right. Well, shout out to Miss Martin. I hadn't seen
Yeah,
her
man.
forever, actually.
yeah, that's right.
I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
the last time I saw her.
Gosh, yeah, it must have
When she was living
25
out
years
here.
ago.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, she's doing good.
Right on. How about your baby mama, Harley? Well, that's all the time we have for her.
She can,
Okay, so moving on.
she can go pound salt.
Oh man! Hey, real quick, we haven't done this in a while. You guys got a sounder for the? You guys got a banger of the week?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Really?
I could.
Yeah.
I'm sure I could dig one up because I've been digging.
I know
up some
Tony's
good
ready.
music.
Oh, you just got to go down his history and boom, he's got something.
Usually it's pretty easy, yeah.
You had a funky one last time, Tony.
Which time?
It was the one where like you don't do drugs anymore or something.
Oh yeah, dude, we're still listening to that.
You're still listening to that?
Yes.
Dang.
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm telling you, man, we're pretty damn autistic over here.
What was it called again?
I used to.
That's right. Okay. Well, apparently that ain't for you because
Yeah, that's it. I'm done. Yeah. I'm not
I
doing
used to
anything
listen to the
else.
song. Nope. Tony's like, I'm still in. Yeah, that's amazing. How much can you? Is there a play count? Like how many?
I
times
wish.
you
I
played it?
looked. There is.
Oh, you already checked?
Yeah,
Okay.
music.youtube does not have a play count.
Damn. If
Yeah,
you
I know.
had to guess.
Upwards of 200 so far.
Harley, have you ever listened to a song in a row for 200 times?
No, we talked about this.
Yeah, we
Oh.
talked about it.
I don't know why you got to yell. I don't know why you got to yell on Mother's Day. Fuck. It's a simple
So the
question.
reason like it's that high is because we go on walks for about an hour,
Yeah.
and
And you're
we
just too lazy to add other songs to your playlist?
no our playlist is about an hour long,
Oh,
and
okay.
every time we start the walk, we shuffle it, and so it plays different songs, and whenever it comes to that song, I tell it to repeat and stay on that song. So sometimes on our walk, it comes up like the third song, and then for the rest of the 40 minutes that we're walking, we listen to that song
Do
for the
songs get
rest of the
jealous 'cause
walk.
They're not getting played anymore. Once
What's
you
that?
Get to that song. Are the other songs?
They're all
jealous?
getting not getting enough attention. We got to show them some love.
So, yeah, they're like what the fuck? Once you get to that song every time, fucking Golden Boy song.
Mm-hmm.
I'm buying time off. I'm buying time for Tony or Harley. He hasn't.
I just posted it.
Oh, you posted?
Are you posted something?
Yeah, so this is Chris Lake, the British bloke.
Ah, Chris Lake. Yeah.
He was at Crossed.
He was at Cross.
and,
Yep.
He was playing something, and it ended up being it was.
Okay,
his own
Tony's
tune.
interest is peaked, but until he hits play is when it
Yeah,
if he really
exactly.
likes it or not. Yeah. I'm not buying it, Tony.
But
until you hit
maybe not. Right? It's always a.
Right,
Tony's just
And,
being nice.
I save my judgment till I actually hear it.
right,
Yeah,
right.
but you're very
No,
strict,
yeah.
man. You give a show 30 seconds or something. What's your rule?
All right. Here's.
Let's see.
Nope.
See?
Now I'll skip
The
over
intro,
to.
man.
I'll skip over to 30 seconds and see what it sounds like. Nah. That's I was like, nah. It looks like the whole song's
Harley,
like
he
that.
gave it more time than I thought he would, though. Harley's dancing, though.
Oh, you could hear it
I love
dancing
it.
over there.
Yeah,
Harley
yeah.
dancing.
My new disco tune. I like
Harley's
this song.
getting
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Nothing, Tony? Is it just too slow for you or what?
It's
No,
okay.
he likes house music too. He likes some.
Hey, man, I'm asking him, not you.
Yeah.
I'm asking him.
I think if I wanted to listen to a song like this, I would just go with there's that song. I can't pull it up, but I could see the visuals. There's other music that I've heard that sounds like this that I'd rather listen to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like this isn't
I hear you.
blowing my mind. Like,
Well, let me liven up this mood here then. Listen
Yeah,
up.
there you
go. Alright,
Here,
alright.
let's play mine then.
all right, I got you. Here we go.
You'll know immediately when you hear the first beat. If not, you'll be very sad.
Let's see.
Big booty hose.
Yeah.
Big booty hose. That song always just cracks me up when it comes on Friday when that character comes out of the car. That song's just blasting.
Yeah.
See, yeah, Tony. See, Harley. I got Tony.
I don't know the song. So
Oh, I know
You
it.
never heard it?
No.
That funky
man,
that.
missing out.
Oh yeah.
The song's literally called "Big Booty Hose" by Two Life Crew.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was gonna say I like it. It sounds
Big
old.
booty hose. I think we say that every
Shout
once
out
in a while.
shout out to the Hoochie Mamas as well.
Hoochie Mamas,
The song
yeah.
has the word Hoochie Mama in it.
Hoochie Mama. Yeah.
Oh, see, Harley
Yeah,
knows.
there he got it.
Yeah, I know the Hoochie Mama line.
Oh, I was gonna say you know a couple Hoochie Mamas.
Well, that too.
I may have met some in my day.
My man Sutter, did you see that?
I may have made some babies with some Hoochie Mamas.
Wait, now you're in all this territory, my friend. Take it easy.
Right.
That's
Don't want to.
Oh, I'm not signed in. That's the problem. Okay.
what's that?
I was trying to find where's my history, and it's because I'm not
Oh.
on the browser that I'm on that you guys can hear. I'm not signed
Gotcha.
in. So blah 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 blah. Let's
Gotcha.
see. Let me go to my history. Oh, Meltdown Crow. This one just came out this
you
week,
found one?
and I've been listening to this pretty
So we're done with
repeatedly.
the Big Booty Hose.
I could. Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to edit all of this out, or we'll get a
No, play
strike.
play another 30 seconds of it. That's jam.
Play-
Man.
that's
That
jam.
old school
Yeah,
old
well-
school bass. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Al Pacino. He's the one that uploaded his channel. Tony, look.
Here she got a great ass.
Oh, that's perfect. Fucking missed that one. Unbelievable.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Right.
Here she got a great ass.
Oh, Tony's Tony live on the ones and twos tonight. Makes him kicking the jam.
When did this song come out?
I don't know, man, but it's fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, that was
It was
awesome.
on the
I like
Friday
Tony's remix, man.
soundtrack.
Tony, can I get that remix on Spotify?
with the great ass. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I was telling.
1995, 30 years ago.
Nice.
Oh, this was what I was going to do. Your favorite mamas on movies and the worst ones. They have a list here on IMDb. Off the top of your head, you guys come up.
The worst
You have
one
any?
is the one you have to throw from the train, right?
Oh, as the worst, right?
Yep.
Absolutely.
She was
it's
so
in the
bad.
title, right?
It's in the title, yeah, exactly.
Right. Who would give her a run for her money, though? Most is a bad mom. Would you guys consider Kevin McAllister's mom a bad mom because she left her kid twice at home?
I mean, that is pretty bad, isn't it?
Right? It's pretty bad, right?
Yeah, like worst moms in movie history.
Yeah.
Worst moms in movie.
Oh, you going to cheat? I was going to.
When
Oh,
you
yeah.
need mobile
Well, I
coverage,
I
Cox
can't pull
Mobile
it
is
down.
right there
Let me
with
turn
you.
this ad off. Shut the fuck up.
What the hell?
Oh, the cunt in Titanic. She was a biatch.
That was how you really feel. Which one are you referring to, sir?
The mother of Grace, whatever the fuck her name is.
Oh,
Rose.
Yeah. You hated her.
Yeah. She just wants her to marry money, right? That's all
Right,
she
right,
cares
right.
about.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. She's terrible. She's terrible. What else do we got? We got.
It's just all old.
What about Marge Simpson?
Nicole Kidman and the others.
Oh, that's
Pamela Voorhees and Friday the 13th.
Oh, she's pretty bad.
You would know that better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she got revenge. She, spoiler alert for you guys haven't seen the first movie.
Right.
All the camp counselors were having sex and got her poor kid Jason killed, so she went out and fucking killed him. I don't know if that's a bad mom. That's a pretty cool mom, right?
A lot of these things I haven't never even seen.
I'm sorry,
I've never
saying, top of
heard
your
of.
dome, dude. What do you got?
I don't do well in these.
Let me ask you, how about this? I'll give you one right now. Marge Simpson or Peg Bundy? Go.
I mean, be honest with you, Marge Simpson or Peg Bundy. Peg Bundy's pretty bad. I watched a couple of episodes of Married with Children. She's atrocious. Yeah, she really is.
Oh, see, that was too hard. How about you, Tony? What you got?
Sorry, I was too busy jamming to that song.
There you were. Yeah, we'll go back to yours. Don't worry. We'll play yours. Don't worry. We'll circle back.
I'd say Marge Simpson was not that bad of a mom.
No, I don't think Marge.
I don't think she was a
bad.
bad mom. I mean, I haven't seen all 15,000 episodes
Well,
But
you
Right.
from what I did see, she didn't seem as bad as Peg Bundy. She was a pretty bad mom.
What about Stifler's mom?
What's got going on?
Y'all watch? Any of y'all watch White Lotus?
No. I tried.
Stifler's
I
mom is. Oh yeah, see
we
the
talked-
first season is good enough to watch. The second season actually is really good. I've been enjoying the second season. Stifler's mom plays a wealthy. I think she's a widow, but she's an idiot. She's just dumb as a box of rocks, and it's kind of funny to watch. And she's in. There's a couple characters through all the seasons, and she's one of them. I think she's almost the only one that does like a recurring role, because she just goes from these like vacation spots to vacation, because she's, like I said, she's just wealthy, but she's such a fucking idiot, and so she plays the role really well. Yeah, she plays the role really well.
What about the mom in Almost Famous? Was she too controlling? Too much?
Oh right, that's what's the Coen brothers' wife? Why am I drawing a blank on her name now?
Frances McDormand.
Thank you. No, she's conservative. She's just a little uptight. That's all. And
right.
She gets it. Her son's like falling around the Rolling Stones, right? They just all they want to do is
what about
hoochie mamas? That's all they want is hoochie mamas.
Yeah. What about Miss Burnett?
I don't remember her being bad at all.
I'm saying good or bad. That's what I'm saying.
Well, here's to stick to the Terminator theme. Sarah Connor. Good Terminator 2, right? Like she gets herself thrown in jail because she's like trying to change the future. Like, kind of ends up abandoning her son, kind of thing. Like,
I saw a meme. I saw a meme from like the first one where like it's a picture of like Kyle Reese in the back making those pipe bombs, And on the bottom it said, he just nutted at me and he went back to go making pipe bombs. So they're sitting in the front of like the bed. And it's so true. You think about it, They just told him they left and he went back to.
I've been known to go back to something very non-sexual.
I thought you say you've done the same thing. Nutted a chick and went back and making pipe bombs. I thought that's where you were going.
No pipe bombs, but like,
play a video game?
Watch my motorcycle race. Well, that was certainly the case when I was younger. But you get done and then you're just like start scrolling on Reddit again, kind of thing, like within a few minutes.
Yeah. See, you're being too kind. Oh, you did say you were younger. You're right.
Right. No, the scrolling on Reddit was more within the last.
More accurate. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's.
I'm trying to think of. Let's see. What about MILFs?
Oh, geez, I don't know.
Oh, Miss Incredible. How about a superhero mom, Miss Incredible? She got a great ass, right, Tony?
I mean, yeah, there's memes about it.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
My mind keeps. I'm still stuck on the bad moms. I'm like trying to find bad moms. The Rugrats. Angelica's mom. I feel like she was.
That's Angelica's that way. Is that what you're saying, or?
She was kind of like the businesswoman, right? Like, and she seemed like not pay attention to her daughter at all, type thing. That's the one I remember thinking that's a bad mom.
Mm.
I can't.
It still upsets you from after all this time too.
Yeah, after all this time, that's the one.
I know. Think of like TV moms, like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Remember they switched though. They had a different actress. That was weird.
Oh, that's right.
What about Forrest Gump's mom? Was she be awesome?
Oh, is that Sally Fields?
Yeah.
No, she was not hot.
I didn't say hot. I said was she awesome?
She was a good mother. Yeah. I mean, besides prostituting herself for her son's disability. Jesus. Spoiler alert.
Dang. That's being a good mom then.
I mean, she's doing what you could.
I don't know. Like, fair enough. Like, it's hard for me to argue against that statement.
Would you not hold yourself up?
Did he not say something like 2 weeks ago that he respects sex workers? He respects. Did he not come out of his mouth that he says he respects the sex work line?
All I remember him saying that was a beautiful rape scene. That's all I remember.
Oh my god, that too. I didn't say beautiful. Let's.
Gorgeous cinematography. You said on that rape scene.
He said exquisite.
He did say spectacular. He said.
I did not use the word spectacular.
We have audio. You saying it right, Tony?
That was a
I'm sure it's there.
spectacular rape scene.
You said like hold
yes.
still when you were watching that scene or something. You said.
Feel it.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
That one works too. Yeah, pretty sure you said that. And then you said with no mayonnaise, no lubrication either. So
No mayonnaise. No mayonnaise, please. Hold the mayonnaise.
yeah. So so top MILF. Who would be the hottest MILF? Did you guys have a crush when you were growing up with anybody? In your TV sitcom mom or in a movie? Can't think of any.
Hottest TV mom.
Oh, here we go.
I mean, really?
Can I just cheat? I mean, you can't. You have no memory.
No, I don't have memory of this shit.
Yeah, I don't remember having crushes on moms as a kid. I think I remember having crushes on, the stars.
Fair enough. Okay, maybe now. How about now? Right, let's say now then.
Wait, are we saying?
Yeah, no, this is an easy one. Sofia Vergara.
Oh,
that's an easy one.
Yeah.
Oh, that was easy.
But it's like, the thing is, all the crushes I had from when I was a kid,
yeah,
they're all probably moms today, so it's
that's
still
what
the
I'm
same
saying.
one.
Right, no kidding.
Well, there you go. Perfect. There you go.
Easy.
So Tony's is Punky Brewster. Got it. All right. You're right, Tony. You're right. They're all
right?
I'd be lying if I, didn't have a thing for Sabrina, the teenage witch.
Oh, okay. There you go.
when I was a child.
There you go.
Right.
She does signings now, Harley. I'll have to have a number for you.
She signed Sabrina.
Signed to you. To my favorite crush. I'll have her write that on there.
There you go.
All right, can you write "hold still" on there? Just, I know it sounds weird, but can you just please write it for my friend Harley? He's the biggest fan. He's watched your show and jerked. I mean, he's watched it and recorded so many times. All your episodes. He's watched your episode over and over again. Yeah. I'm going to wild card. I'm going to say Lily Munster and Morticia Adams.
Dude, super hot. Yeah, for sure. Sexy, right? Like, it's like confident and with the hair, like totally sexy for sure. Good call. Really good call. Yep. Yeah, she would like flirt with, they would flirt on screen. Like, yeah. The mom and the Munsters for sure.
There you go. Marilyn when you were younger, But didn't you appreciate Lily when you grow up? Wonder Herman was always happy.
Oh, Sherry Moon Zombie played her.
Yeah. Or look at the OG one, Yvonne DiCarlo.
Right.
You'll see her in one movie. She's like drop dead gorgeous. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well, happy Mother's Day, everyone. All the moms out
Happy
there.
Mother's Day, everybody.
To the MILFs.
The Rob Zombie, the Munsters, got a 4.5 on IMDb.
Oh, I'm going to add that to my syllabus. Thanks, Harley.
Oh, man. Who played Jeff Daniel Phillips? I don't recognize this guy.
This guy's, he's on IMDb now. All right, Tony, play your banger. Go.
Oh, right. I'll just play from here.
And this is
Crow Meltdown.
Proud Meltdown?
KROWW.
Oh. Like, do you start walking faster when your music starts playing like this, Tony? Are you guys speed walking?
This isn't on our playlist for walking.
Okay.
No, this is my own personal.
Gotcha. But do you have songs that kind of make you don't even notice, but now you tend to be walking a little faster than your normal?
Not really.
Okay. You guys keep a steady pace?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys side by side?
Side by side.
Nice.
We have two different. No, we'd never. No, it's too warm outside to hold hands.
Yeah.
It's too hot. Like the sensation. Like we'll just get sweat in our palms as we're holding hands, and we don't want to hold hands anymore. So yeah, no, we don't hold hands.
Fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit. We wear earbuds, but we share the same earbud. We just wear one in one ear, and so we always walk.
And it works.
Oh yeah, she wears one in her left ear. I have one in my right ear, and we walk on the right. I walk on the whatever side we're on. We keep our ears that are open towards each other, so we can actually talk to each other. Yeah. Nice. So every once in a while, we'll swap ears depending. Like when we start walking, we'll just grab one, and depending on which one we put in, we'll walk on that side.
Swap ears or swap earbuds?
Swap earbuds.
You know, I was saying, you're literally Mr. Potato Head.
That'd be cool. Hey, you want my ear? I'm sure she would.
Have you seen my eye?
She would be swapping my noses out because she cannot stand certain smells in downtown. If you know what I mean.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the homeless?
She's very sensitive to it, where she'll like it's overwhelming.
I thought you were gonna say she was gonna swap your nose because she didn't like it. I thought you were going.
Oh no, she just doesn't want to smell things down here. She smells it between the dog piss and the human shit.
Dude, how great was human shit? Oh,
dude, every once in a while you're like, that's not dog. That's not a dog pee. That's human pee. Or
Dude,
that's
imagine
human
how
feces.
great that would be for a lady. She could literally take her nose off, open
just
the
pop it
flap
out.
on her butt like Miss Potato Head, put it in that little container back there, and then not have to smell anything. And when she's ready, she can get it again. You know, but then she might grab an ear or something else and look weird.
Hey, it's worth it. Just put a mask on.
Tony, can you make us into Potato Head? Yeah,
One day, I'm working on it.
Okay.
I got you.
That'd be amazing. Can you believe that, Harley?
He's so tuned out.
He's so nuts.
I started going down a rabbit hole of like bad horror movies on IMDb.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I was looking at Rob Zombie's IMDb, and I'm like, has he made a good movie recently?
Are you adding them to your syllabus?
I'm looking for shit to put on my syllabus.
There we go. Yep. I hear you.
What is the syllabus, Tony?
The syllabus is a list on the badboyspodcast.com where you can add videos or movies to it that you want us to watch, and we will consider those movies when you win the wild card bonus round if you score the most. Jesus Christ, this is too much to remember. I need to write it down.
Write it down. Tony's gonna have AI write him a low.
And well, look, we just had it happen. Art scored the most points, but he didn't have a movie on the fucking syllabus. So
we skipped one.
What happens? What happens when? Okay, what happens when that happens?
If you don't have a movie on your syllabus and you score the most points for the week, you forfeit your spot on the. Ooh, you know what we could do? Tony, I know you're not going to like this because it's just adding rules that you have to type away.
Here we go.
If you don't have a movie on the syllabus, we give the slot on the Wheel of Fortune to the person that they dislike the most. But we don't have
why not just second place?
Like Art and Robert are.
That's too much work.
No, this is dumb.
Rivals.
Stop it. Stop.
That's
just stop.
Too much work.
Just stop.
You're gonna hurt yourself, Harley.
Just stop.
What about the lowest scoring person?
Oh boy, for crying out
loud. Let's
loud.
just stop. No, just stop. You did your part. We're doing the thing that you suggested just to take the win. Okay, take the W.
As they say in Mexico, cálmate o te calmo. All right.
But that was like months ago.
Dude, just take it.
Take the L. Take it with you. Put it in your pocket.
Just enjoy this win because we're going to just talk shit every time you bring up another dumb idea.
I'm taking one of Harley's eyeballs out and putting an L. Wear it right there, Harley. Take the L. Do you know what that means?
It's not always the worst ideas. It's just like usually the worst ideas.
But do you know what POG means?
POG?
Pog?
Yeah.
No.
I know it comes from Twitch. It's one of the
awesome or
one
excellent?
of the emotes. No. I don't know.
Harley was right. You got it.
What's that?
Cool.
Show excitement. How'd you know, Harley?
I just Googled it.
You son of a bitch. You're all cheating today. What the hell?
Well, how am I supposed to guess that Pog means
it would have been
awesome?
funnier if you guessed.
Well, Pog means awesome, but it doesn't. The letters POG aren't related to that. Is what I was trying to get at.
Right. How does that even happen? Just internet weird.
That's the way the internet works. Yeah, it was it was a.
It's like Harley trying to describe Harley. It just doesn't make any sense. It's just
it's trying to explain like Skibbity Ohio. Like, why does Ohio mean bad? It just somehow in the meme world of the internet, it happened that is associated with negativity now.
Right. Like, how does Harley have all this Riz?
Like, why does
Ooh,
sick?
Baby, I was born with it.
Yeah, like why does sick mean like cool or good? Like where did that come from? It's like
fresh has always been fresh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Right.
Knows, right?
Yeah.
Yo, that's stupid fresh, right? Would that be?
I like it when you mix and match like crazy shit. You know, it's like the Terminator 2 joke, like chill out, dickwad. You know,
right. That's right. Yeah, you got to do a combination, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No problem. If you really want to shine them on
Riz,
Harley.
no cap. I got all the Riz, no cap, son.
Oh, see, you just mix it right there.
That's the
You must have heard when Mazzy was dead. You must have heard all that slang, right?
No. What did she say that was? She gave me a couple slang terms, and I was like, "Really? That's a?" She's like, "Oh yeah," and I'm like,
And you haven't even dropped one tonight. What the hell?
No, I can't remember.
That's cap. That's cap.
Yeah, it was something. God damn it, I forgot.
Wow, it's terrible.
And it was funny because I was like, "What?" It was like a made up word. It wasn't a word. It was like made up. It was like snibble or some shit.
What?
You know, it was
No.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, it was a total made up word.
What did it mean? Like,
are you sure it was made up or it just got bastardized from something else? And
whoa!
Unless you don't know where.
What did you call them?
Bastardized. This is when you take something and it's like anyway.
Oh, I know.
Are you saying it's made up word as in it's just noises?
Yeah.
Like it's not an actual word anywhere.
Like they sound like Taz.
Yeah, it's not in the English language. Like you're not going to find it in the dictionary.
Are you sure? And English dictionary changes
it was
every
like
day.
Burrip or some. Just it was fucking noise. Burr.
Bruh.
Right.
Bruh was like that.
Shit. No. I can't remember.
You should text her right now and ask her.
No.
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 Okay, fine. Be that way.
Is it Gen Z or Gen Y? What the fuck are they? Gen Z.
The oldest man on the podcast literally looking up slang terms on Google. I might as well just Google on Google.
Riz, lit, low key, slay, cap, simp, sus, Riz. All these I know.
He's going through all of them.
P, drip, glow up, flex, 8, bussin', bougie, cringe, dank, FOMO, IRL, LNW, stan. No, none of this shit says that.
None of it? Okay. All right, bonus points if you use any of those words tonight.
I know we've had a stupid running joke for a while.
Okay, all right.
Yes, I'm old kids.
Okay.
You're older than me, motherfucker.
I know. That's cat.
Bet. That's old.
That's old.
Bet.
That's all, folks.
Right.
Do we record the podcast now? What are we doing here? We've already done our names, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And no extras?
Nope.
Besides TV shows. Apparently Harley's watched a lot of TV shows, but he doesn't put it on there because he hasn't finished the season.
Yeah, I don't put TV on.
Fair enough.
We watched Adolescence. Did you guys hear about that on Netflix? Adolescence?
Mm.
It was only 4 parts. It was okay. It was
all right. Not worth reviewing?
Yeah, it was just follows a... You know what? I will say this. Each episode is one continuous shot, so it's 1 hour in a day, right? And the story is a 13-year-old British. The whole show takes place in England, and it follows a 13-year-old boy who is caught on film brutally stabbing a peer to death, and he pleads innocent, and then. Like I said, there's 4 seasons or 4 episodes, and each episode is somebody like the detective or his parents or like how they're dealing with it. Or there's an episode that shows him being interviewed by the like the prison therapist kind of thing, like trying to get and the performances. It has the best performances I've seen in TV in a long, long time. You have to watch subtitles because it's super thick. The British accent is super fucking thick. And, everybody fucking curses each other out and then says love. Like, go fuck yourself, love. It's like, it's just kind of funny. I love that. I fucking love it when they're like, hey, go fuck yourself up the ass with love. Just like,
go fuck yourself up in the ass with love.
Love. Yeah, it's just fucking
that works.
It's funny. Yeah.
It's funny.
So that's good. That show wasn't bad. I'm struggling with Yellow Jackets. We watched a couple episodes of that. It wasn't what I was hoping.
Yeah, I stopped. We never went back to season 2. Watch season 1.
See, so you watched the whole first season?
Yep. I like it.
Yeah. See, I struggled. It's like the characters are doing a bunch of shit that just wouldn't happen in real life. It's just. Yeah. A lot of the writing seems forced to kind of keep it's one of those where a bunch of people do a bunch of shit that wouldn't happen in real life just to keep the story going and extend it out. So I struggle with that.
You all right, Tony? I'm just making sure his review is not making you upset.
I don't even know who's talking. I
right.
tuned you guys out like 20 minutes ago.
There you go. White Lotus is good. I like White Lotus.
Did you hear what he said? We just lost him.
No.
Are you back, Tony?
Check. Yeah, I'm here.
No, you're good.
Make sure.
I can hear you making noise.
Wow.
You know what I did watch?
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Novocaine.
Oh, shit. We segueing? Nice segue. I didn't even hit the music.
Is this your homework? Is this your homework? Is this your homework? Is this yours, Larry? Is this your homework? Is this your homework? We know that this is your homework. We know that this is your homework.
Yeah, homework landed on me finally. I got to assign homework. And when the girl of his dreams is kidnapped, a man incapable of feeling physical pain turns his rare condition into unexpected advantage in the fight to rescue her. It's got two directors here, Dan Burke and Robert Olson. Writer is Lars Jacobson, starring Jack Quaid, Amber Midthunder from Prey, Ray Nicholson, again, fucking Ray Nicholson. This dude's popping up everywhere. Like a Jack Nicholson's kid. And
really? This is like the movie of Hollywood nepotism?
Right, because Jack Quaid, right? Son of Jack Quaid.
Right.
And Jack Nicholson's kid, Ray Nicholson. Yeah.
That's right. I watched it and I totally forgot that it's Jack's kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
look at his face around it, right?
And I was actually like, his performance was probably, I mean, everybody's performances were fine. But he was genuinely like, man, this motherfucker's, he's psycho.
Yeah, he had that air about him that was
right.
Like something's not right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he learned from his dad.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
A lot of his dad's movies. Yeah. Dark comedy, one person army action, superhero.
I saw that one person
comedy
army.
Thriller. I love that.
One person army action.
Seven Nation. I was going to say one person army, but I couldn't sing the song. Yeah, it's okay. Okay. First shout out. It said San Diego. I'm not sure if it's actually filmed in San Diego.
I saw that.
Yeah, that was cool.
They showed that those buildings with green.
They showed all of downtown. What are you talking about?
Right.
You can see from Petco Park.
I was waiting for MCP. The biggest one though was MCP was homeboy calling him from Twitch. I was like, that's definitely MCP, right? He's the guy. He's the guy they call, and he would come, no questions asked, right? And especially on his bike. I was like, dude, that's Tony. That'd be him.
Well, you know what's funny is,
and then he'd go there. He's like,
did anyone else think like, oh, that's the guy in the chair?
No, I did
before he came on screen.
No, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, oh, dude, he's gonna have a guy in the chair.
He's got his guy in the chair. Yeah, that's what I kept thinking.
The guy in the chair from Spider-Man, which I thought was hilarious. And he kind of looks like Jason Momoa too. And his bike definitely looks like a Harley.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, no, I thought this was fun, man. This was just super easy watch. Didn't take itself too serious. I knew what it was, and I had a good time. I'm laughing, I'm chuckling. Jack Quaid's like just very likable, and it's just some crazy shit. Like it's like, okay, if you can just if you can believe any of this, if you're gonna take it too seriously, I don't think you're gonna have a good time with it. Guns falling in the fryer and just craziness. Like, it just worked. And then when he was calling his buddy and he's like, hey, wait, Merry Christmas to you too. Yeah, go Padres. I'm like, oh yeah, forget that. There's a lot of love to San Diego. So that was cool. It's kind of, you never see that as much. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah. So principal photography began in April 8th, 2024 in Cape Town, South Africa.
Way to ruin our dream, Harley. Hey.
I was watching.
They did show the overhead shot of those.
They did, of course. That's easy. That's stock photography, right?
Yeah.
But I was watching some of showing scenes.
Gotta ruin all our fun.
Streets, and I was like, is that streets of San Diego? I don't know, man. I don't know San Diego well enough to know. Tony would be the better.
Tony would have been an extra for sure.
Right. Yeah. So, anyways, it was filmed in South Africa.
What a dick. The whole thing?
I don't know. That's just what it says on IMDb. I could look it up. Novocaine.
How about you don't?
I love the Spanish subtitle. It said it's called I just lost it. I had it right here. It said alternate title. Oh fuck! All right, somebody talk because it said something that was funny. It said Novocaine, Sin Dolor, also known as Novocaine Sin Dolor. There it is. I was like, getting kick-ass vibes from it, right? Obviously, right? Because this shit happened to him.
Kick-ass vibes. I got a little Deadpool vibes.
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
You know, like how he's getting hit, but he just keeps going because he can't feel it, as opposed to Deadpool, where he knows he's gonna regenerate it anyway.
Right.
Like, it had similar vibes, and like his humor was a little like it too.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Oh yeah, of course, especially with the bullet on the arm and the whole thing with the shop owner. And I was thinking the little sappy little romance stuff in the beginning. I was like, okay, this is cool. I'm like,
but see, Lainey called it out. She's like, she's trying too hard. I'm like, what? Hey, maybe she's horny. What? A girl can't just be horny. And Lainey's like, I'm not buying it. And she called it. Spoiler alert.
Big booty hoes, hoochie mama. No?
right. But nope.
Tony will see. Tony, I'm with you, man. I was hoping same, man.
I was hoping too.
Nice romantic, and then nope. Lainey had to be like,
it's one of those things. If you were to watch the movie again, her would be blatant. Right?
Well, no, and that's the thing.
He saw it the first time. That's what I'm saying.
The guy, he called it out. He's like, "Wow, you're a really good actress," and she's like, and kind of like awkwardly keeps the conversation, like moves away from that question.
You're right.
Yeah.
Because at first when she was talking to that dude, I was like, man, fuck this bitch. What the fuck? Just they're hanging out, and now she's talking fucking this fucking break. Man.
And then that special shot, I was like, yes.
That was awesome.
Redemption.
Tony's like, man, that shit water. That shit nothing. No, that was fun. No, like I said, okay, starting off, we're like, okay, it's going to be a little romantic movie, and then something's going to happen to her. What on the plot, right? So I'm like, the whole time he's going to try to save her. And he's kind of like a superhero because he's got, he can't feel pain. It's like, all right, this should be fun. And we get that and a little more, I thought, right? And I even love that they called out Homeboy's fucking apartment, that he's like, oh, he must really like Home Alone. Because when I was watching it, like, this motherfucker's got more trapped than Kevin McAllister. And when they mentioned that, I thought it was rad. So I dug that. I dug the little adrenaline shot. I got crank vibes from it too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets adrenaline.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys watched The Boys, but Jack Quaid is in The Boys, right? You guys ever watched the show?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we even got kickboxer vibes with the glass on his fist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right.
We're getting all the cool action tropes. The Ace Ventura arrow. I mean, I don't want to spoil all the stuff fun, but yeah, I was having fun with it. I was having a good time. I don't know about how do you guys feel?
I was having fun.
Nice.
Yeah, I was laughing a lot. I even paused it at one point to make sure Lainey would watch this thing because she commented on something, and then she's like, okay, I can't watch anymore. It's too gory, because there was a lot of excuses for
it's
gore.
A hard R, for sure.
Right. There, and it felt like even that whole Home Alone house, it was kind of just an excuse to show more gore, Yeah. And so she checked out, but later, like towards the end of the movie, I was like, okay, she needs to watch this because the things that she called out from the beginning, they're about to come to fruition now. They're coming back. Yeah. But I had a good time. Yeah, I was enjoying myself.
Yeah, what was his name again in the movie? Who they used to make fun of him in middle school? Nathan Kane. On his name tag at the bank. I feel like Harley's being real quiet. I feel like he didn't have a good time. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I'm getting.
I just didn't want to interrupt.
Okay. Oh, really? For once?
Wow. He can change.
Yeah. We got heat vibes with the bank robbery too, right? Or no? Anybody?
A little bit.
With the timer, right? The timer?
Wasn't quite feeling heat vibes on that one.
Wow.
Well, I mean, it wasn't heat, but they were nodding at it. It was like, the whole time, like looking at the watch. Oh, we got 3 minutes. Like, oh, cops have been alerted. Okay, we got 3 minutes. We got 2 minutes left. Like, a little bit. It wasn't just like amateur hour. It didn't seem like it was.
What about the raid in the kitchen, Tony?
The raid in the kitchen. Yeah. The raid in the kitchen. Yeah.
That was a fun fight scene.
That was cool.
Nothing was safe, man. I was like waiting for like any different type of food. Like I was thinking, man, what would I use, man? Fuck shit up, right? Like I know Ninja Turtles 2, they had the sausages as nunchucks.
That would have been funny.
I mean, so he threw a whole chicken, right? Whole turkey, right? Or threw some lettuce.
Did you just waste that chicken?
I'm trying to think of I thought for sure he was going to throw hot grease in his face.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have slapped that motherfucker with some bacon and shit, some fucking just stuck to his face, Like just go to. But it was funny because there's this movie called Sushi Girl. And I swear to God, I'm not dreaming. Like this has to have happened. It's like I remember some character puts their hand in the fryer, and they come up and they have shrimp as hands, like fingers, like shrimp tempura. You know how those look like?
What?
I swear to God, this is. I'm like,
You're not talking
I
about.
feel like I know what you're talking about.
Okay, I would have to look this up because I thought this
Everything
was
Everywhere All at Once. It wasn't in that movie.
No, that's not how this is. I'm talking about this is like shrimp hand. Let me look it up while Harley reviews it because I swear to God, I thought when his hand went in there to get the gun, like I thought that the whole time I was waiting for his hand to turn into that. So let me look for
fried shrimp.
Maybe I was just hungry. I don't know, but
maybe I was just hungry. No, yeah, everything you guys said about the movie is spot on. It's you know it hits all the kind of tropes and we've seen a lot of this stuff done before. The character is charismatic enough where you kind of just enjoy him, right? You can just enjoy him. He's really naive, but he's likable. And Jack Quaid plays the role real well, and Ray Nicholson plays his opposite. He doesn't get as much screen time. Jack Quaid's on the screen the entire time, and you know, for a small kind of indie film like this, I thought he did well. They were fairly creative with the immunity to pain, right? Like you talked about. It's funny because you were just talking about it, and it's like it's another one of those. The trailer shows everything. Yeah, people don't watch fucking trailers, man. like if maybe you do like what Tony does and like watch 20 minutes of the movie and then decide whether you want to watch it or not. But like, don't watch fucking trailers, people. Life pro tip: don't watch fucking trailers. Sorry, I'm being distracted. Somebody is rustling through plastic bags downstairs.
Uh-oh.
It's all good. No, it's a perfectly passable film. Am I ever going to watch this again? No. Would I recommend it to somebody who enjoys violent action with the comedic tip? Yeah, absolutely. The action is done fine. It's done well. Serviceable. Special effects are good. It's all practical. It does a good job of communicating what you would feel, the pain, right, that you would go through. And he like you said, the Deadpool thing where he just wince, he doesn't even wince, right? And I thought they did that well. And so, it was perfectly passable.
Yeah, at least for funny gags and stuff, right? Especially that one kill. You know.
Yeah, there's quite a few where you're just like, I mean, the truth is, I'm trying to remember back, and I can't think of a lot besides the kitchen fight scene with the oil. Because I was like, dude, that would just melt his hand right off, right? You're like watching that, you're like, dude.
I was half expecting a scene where his skin would slide off, and he was left like that.
Oh, well, we got that other scene.
Well, we definitely got more worse than that.
Yeah.
But that's where I was like, I feel like his skin would just slide off, and I think I kept anticipating that to happen, and it didn't. Spoiler.
Yeah, like start bubbling or get worse and worse, right?
Right, get worse.
Maybe the fire was already cooling off. Maybe it wasn't so hot.
Yeah, I mean, anything's possible. It's like whatever. This is like.
I know exactly. Right. You start taking too much on it, it's like all right.
Yeah. And honestly, the movie did a good job of distracting me because I was thinking of that, and then something else happened, and then I completely forgot about it.
Right.
And it kept the pace going enough to where I didn't dwell on things long enough. Like I was like, could he? Because you know, even though you don't feel pain, your muscles are just going to stop firing at some point, and you can't use the body part at some point. Like physically, you would stop being able to use it, not just because you're not feeling pain or whatever.
Yeah, you damage the muscle with an arrow going through your leg. You're going to limp, right?
You're going to be limp, and it's going to be hard to walk, even if you don't feel pain.
Right. And he is hobbling.
Right. And so that's my point, is that those little details, like they were bubbling up in my brain, but then the movie moved on to something else, and then I forgot about them. I didn't have enough time to dwell on the stupid little details that my brain wanted to nitpick at. And so for that, I was just able to enjoy it.
Right. I mean, because like I said, it sets the pace right off the bat. It lets you know what you're pretty much what you're watching. So it's not like I said, if you dwell on it, you're just gonna look like to go, oh, can this? Come on, really? You're just gonna watch your move with the arms crossed and be really upset?
Mhm.
Just have a good time.
What
with it,
what did you expect?
Right, movie's called Novocaine, and you can't feel pain. And I mean, exactly. But it could have been boring. It could have been not entertaining. But like Tony said, the pacing's good. It keeps you going from one scene to another. And then, but one of my favorite lines when she's like, "Well, if you can't feel pain, can you feel pleasure?" I was like, Well, let's find out, motherfucker. Let's see." And he was like, "Yeah, let's see." And then it was like self-tattooing and shit. I was like, oh, that's an interesting take. So I think the movie, I asked my friend about that hand thing, and it was Machine Girl. The movie was called Machine Girl. It's from 2008. Oh yeah, there's a picture. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. Okay, so she loses her arm. It's almost like, remember Death Proof when Cherry Darling loses her leg? And she puts a machine gun?
Oh, right.
Oh.
Yeah. So in this one, if you look at the girl on the cover, she's got a schoolgirl outfit, but she's got like a Gatling gun as her left arm. So she loses her arm, she gets it. But at one point, it's kind of, I can't find the scene. Yeah, I'll find the scene. But Novocaine.
Is this like a Japanese grindhouse movie?
Yeah, absolutely. It fucking definitely is, and I'm adding to my motherfucking syllabus. But Novocaine, I'm definitely giving $1.
Excellent.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah, same here.
I'd buy that for $1.
I'm gonna go zig a little bit on the zag, but it does get $1. It's a low dollar.
I'd buy that for $1.
It's one of those movies that I didn't mind watching it when it was, but it's totally forgettable, right? It's not one of those movies that I remember. Like if it ever popped up later, I'd be like, oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, It was fun.
But if somebody asked me like, hey, would you watch, or like, would you recommend them? Like, I would. Like, I'd tell my friends, after I watched it, I'm like, hey, guys, if you haven't seen it, you should watch it. I think you guys would get a kick out of it. It is fun.
Depending on the person. Yeah, for sure.
I had fun with it, man. It was cool.
It was fun.
Well, let's see how they did, man. I'm curious to see.
This is going to be tough. It feels like it.
Yeah, it should be. I think it's a little tough. I think they'll get my $1.
They'll get your $1 for sure.
They'll get your
I don't think anyone will pay
I'm
for it.
curious to see. Yeah, you guys are wild cards.
Yeah.
But can you let us know where we at point wise right now? Who's the point leader?
No, I'm happy to. So we got a real close tie.
Reggie?
Who the fuck is Reggie?
Who the fuck is Reggie?
To play, either call 442-444-0742 or go to badboyspodcast.com or send an email to badboyspodcast@gmail.com.
You ever make love to a man?
No. You want to?
No, sir.
Well, since I was trying to interrupt the recordings, we got basically a two-way tie for first place, Angie and Art. Art is in the lead with half a point. Both of them have 35 and a half. Reed, close second, 27. And Robert holding up that tail end with 4 after he lost all his points. And last week, he didn't call. So he could be losing points this week if he doesn't call again. So, yeah.
And are we ready to listen to the calls?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here we go. First caller.
What up, bad boys? It's homeboy Art. I already submitted my picks on the website, but I didn't think I had a chance to call, so I'm calling real quick to say Happy Mother's Day to the hot mamas out there.
You know.
Or soon-to-be mamas, or they like practicing being mamas, you know what I mean? Happy Mother's Day to everyone. Also, I had called in with this critique or whatever. I see MCP picked Terminator Salvation, and is this him like giving us like an insight into his ongoing, mobilization to fully be digitalized and
yes.
be AI and
hint, motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Really fucking detesting his human nature and his human part, and he's like, "Fuck it, man. Let's just go. It's time to get fucking uplink Skynet. Let's get this shit going." Since he's a robot and all. I'm curious about that. I think I bet on this movie.
Wait, what? Are you talking about
I think he's.
He
I
didn't-
think he's.
He skipped. Okay, so
Oh,
he said he bet
he
on
said he
this
submitted
movie.
his picks on the site, but he called.
So
it.
his picks are on the site, but he's talking about Salvation, even though Novocaine
Right.
was first.
I screwed up the order.
Yeah, so I just don't want to spoil what he gave Terminator Salvation.
Oh, good point. Right.
If
Right.
he's
Right,
about
right.
to talk about Terminator Salvation, so I'm just going to cut the. I'm going to cut the call here. We'll come back to it after Terminator Salvation.
I like that
just in
idea.
case.
We can do that.
On the site, yeah, he did submit his picks. He gave $1 for Harley, $1 for Fonso, and a waste for me.
Really? Interesting.
2 points is better than no points.
Yes, sir.
37.5. Next caller.
All right, next caller, we have Angie, and she gave $1 for Fonso, $1 for me, and $1 for Harley. So there you go. Boom.
So no
Hey!
call. Just on
But
that.
no call. But no call.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. It's okay. She takes the lead.
But that's all of them, right?
That's it.
And that's all I got.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
Oh, Robert just bitched out and gave up.
what the fuck?
Telling you, man.
And
I took
Reed,
that fall
no
hard.
dice from Reed, huh?
What?
I think Reed just
And
is
then-
going to call every other week. just
In
to,
overtime.
well,
Good
he's,
thing
yeah, he's
Tony
probably,
played that sounder so we could hear his lovely voice. We'll never hear from him.
right?
Play it again, Tony. We want to hear Reed.
Oh, shit.
Can you find it? Oh,
No, well, I don't. The sounders that I play every week at the
Forget it.
beginning,
You let me down.
no, they're randomly played. So I
Oh,
don't.
it is?
Yeah, it's a random. It's I have one button. I click the one button, and it randomly picks one of the intros. So I don't have it on the ready. I can get it. I can go and get it. Let's see. Intros. Reed Wilson.
Yeah, this is Reed Wilson from New Zealand, and if you don't listen to the Bad Boys podcast, I know where you live.
Who does it better, Harley, the New Zealander or the Australian?
Definitely a New Zealander.
There it is. Hell yeah.
Without a doubt.
But all right. Next movie. We're on to extra credit.
For extra credit.
That was the fastest point total ever then.
Yeah,
You're right.
we just had two.
Wow. Okay.
Extra credit, Terminator Salvation. That was my assignment.
Yeah, why, Tony?
What's that?
Why?
Because I'd never seen it. I know you
Oh,
guys have seen it, and I had never seen it. I was talking to Ryan, and he mentioned the movie. I'm like, yeah. He said it's his top 3
Whoa.
of Terminator
Movies.
Right, and I was like,
Whoa.
well, top
Spoiler
3
alert,
of
it's in mine too.
Whoa.
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 Well, what's funny, though, this is the funny part. I was like, well, there's only 3 movies, so that's like being the worst. And he's like, whoa, dude.
Tony, did
No,
you
there's
know
like
that there's
7.
only 3 of them?
Yeah, what, are you
Yes.
confused?
Tony, what the fuck?
I didn't know. For
you
some
being
reason,
sarcastic,
I've only seen
how
2.
Tony, but you know there's part 3 Rise of the Machines, though, right?
No, I don't keep track of this shit.
We've watched a bunch of Terminator movies. We've watched
Right.
them all on this podcast. So how
And
the fuck have you only seen 2?
I've only seen the first 2. I haven't seen any of the other
God
ones.
bless him, though, man. I love that, though. He's seen the 2 best.
Right, and I haven't seen any of the other ones. I've heard you guys talk about them, but I don't have it differentiated
tape. I
in
like
my
the
mind
tape.
that they're different movies.
I feel like we.
It's all the
Tony,
same
though.
movie.
But, Tony, do you remember, though, Tony?
Between
Listen,
4 and 7, whatever the last 3-4 movies, it's all the same movie to me. I don't know the difference.
But Tony, do you remember way back when we early sounder days, we got the Christian Bale sounders from this movie where he was going off. This is the movie. This is the movie, Tony.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, I do know that it's from this movie.
Oh, okay. So then you did know there was another Terminator movie.
But I thought this was the third one.
Oh, gotcha.
I didn't know that there was another one that was actually the third one.
Well, you know what? Just like you, the timelines are like that. It's all over the place, so don't worry about it.
All right.
But interesting. Okay, you got to go first, man. I'm dying. I got to know what you thought about that.
I mean, it's nothing.
You only know 1 and 2.
Right, and for me, this worked. I was like, oh yeah, Kyle Reese, John Connor, we've got the T600 and then the T800, and that's the newer, bigger. That's the Arnie model. I was like, okay, cool. Like it worked for me. I didn't have any other movies like to interfere, with the storyline or anything. So I don't have a problem with it. The robots are cool at the beginning. It was I did like the sound of them. Like they did sound pretty dubsteppy. So I'm like, yeah, I can hear some new dubstep songs from this.
And he's like, I'm out.
I was like, give me Skynet DJ. I'm like, yeah, I'm down. Give me Skynet Records.
I would tell you that would be it. I would open up my beginning track song with Sarah talking about Judgment Day. I would know.
Ooh, that'd be cool. That
fucking scene in 7-Eleven, that fucking giant robot, that shit is fucking scary. I absolutely love the way it's filmed, the way they're coming out of it, and they look up, the way they're running out and they look up, it looks genuinely like scary. Like, look at that. They're looking at that thing like, what the fuck? When have we ever seen a big giant one like that?
A giant
guess
one,
what?
right?
They got motorcycle shins, yo. Those fucking things came out of the legs or shin, whatever the fuck came out of. Then we had Moto Terminators. That's pretty badass. Remember, this is director Mick G. This is the guy that gave us Charlie's Angels, yo. And the second one. And Korn's Got the Life music video. And Sugar Ray music video. This is a music video director, by the way, who got this. And then, R.I.P. Anton Yelchin, too. That guy, man, that would have had a great
such a unique
man.
voice.
It was sad seeing him, man. It's like, dang.
Lainey walked by as I was watching this. She was like, hey, Troll Hunter? He's here? Because he voiced the character, one of the cartoons that we watched, the Troll Hunters.
Wow,
she's like, she recognized his voice. I'm like, yeah,
right.
good job.
That's crazy. Yeah, not Star Trek, not anything else.
No,
Troll
from the
Hunters.
cartoon.
I love that.
Yeah.
So, Tony, what do you think? Because this, what I remember thinking about this was like, it's like, hey, we're all in Judgment Day here. We always get flashbacks. We always talk about it. But this one, we're like in it. You know what I mean?
Right. What?
We're at the beginning stages, for sure.
Yeah. So it's cool to see because we always see that at night too, right? And we get the phaser guns, right?
Wait. So does this movie take place before or after Judgment Day? I thought it happened already.
I mean, you got a piece of paper and some notes. You better write this. You got the whiteboard ready, Tony?
I thought the movie was after Judgment Day, and this was just the post effects of Judgment Day.
Yes, absolutely. You're correct.
Okay, because that's what I thought, and then you just said something else, and it confused me.
Well, I think I might have said
confused my own shit
during Judgment, or it's like early Judgment Day, right? So what
it's
in
like,
the first two movies?
Because Skynet did its thing though. It's like everything, like.
But here's the thing: early Judgment Day is what? 5 a.m. that day?
Right.
Late Judgment Day is 8 p.m. that day. It lasts one day, motherfucker. Judgment Day has a 24-hour period defined in its word, in its name. Like,
well, let me finish, God damn it.
And another thing, Tony.
In the first two movies, we get a flash to post Judgment Day. And it is an absolute wasteland.
Right.
Humans are rare, right? They are living in underground. It is years. They don't make it. They maybe say, I'm not sure, but it is years after Judgment Day. This movie appears to be months, or maybe. And again, they might have said, and I just wasn't paying attention.
Right, we still have human ships and shit. You're right.
Right. This would have been very early on. The machines have not wiped out humanity yet. And in the first movies, we see just the stragglers getting their ass kicked. And in this one, there's almost like a fair fight. The military is still up. We got 8-10 warthogs and like all that shit. We got fucking submarines and shit.
Can we give a moment of silence for Terry Crews? We just had to lay there. Right? The easiest paycheck of all time.
Cameo. Like,
I'm like, Terry Crews, can you sign my Terminator Salvation? And don't charge me anything because you didn't say one word in the movie. You're just laying there.
Just lay there. I'm like, is that Terry Crews?
Yeah, that's what I said too. Like, oh shit, motherfucker. Like, he's dead.
Yeah.
No, but you're right, Harley. You're right. I meant, that's what I meant to say. I just got so excited to talk about Judgment Day. You're right. It's like before, because you're right. The way in P2 is when they talk about in the first one, we get the crazy tanks, right? We get the phaser guns, right? We're still using artillery here. But were those fucking Terminators walking around with the Gatling guns? Were those like, was that CG or actual like animatronics?
It was practical. Scary. It was animatronics, and it was funny
because
just
scary as fuck, dude.
just a couple, like a week, like 10 days ago, I saw, and I pulled it up here, a little YouTube. It's 20 minutes long.
Robot going off on somebody?
Why was Terminator Salvation CGI mostly so good? And it's like a cool little review of how, yeah, I'll post it. It's a cool little review of how the balance act between practical effects and CG. And granted, given
the
the
drone
movie,
ones look really bad, dog.
Given the movie isn't old as it is,
right?
A lot of the pure CG, 100% CG, doesn't look great. I mean, it's fine, it's passable, especially for when the movie came out.
Right.
But to 2025 standards, it's
to see the T800 move around like a lot easier like that,
yeah,
there's
so much practical effects in this movie that looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
It really holds up well.
Cars fucking here and shit, getting blown up.
Yeah, the color palette, the sound design,
future, the sound, the dust Terminators. Dude, when that, like I said, when that giant robot comes out, when they're in 7-Eleven, you see the like, oh, what the fuck?
That's the one.
You know, and then they're like, fuck this, we're out of here. The car takes off, just got blown to shit. Like, nope, you ain't going nowhere, motherfucker. This guy's got eye everywhere. Motherfucker. That sound, I'm telling you, man, that shit was scary. They're fucking scary. That's what it should be like, right?
Yeah.
It's called Terminator for a reason, right? They're ready to destroy all humans. And Tony was like having a wet dream watching this movie, right? He's like, yes. Yes. And Sam Worthington, this was the Chris Pratt back in the day. This motherfucker was in everything, remember?
Dude, after he did Avatar and this, he was
everything.
Like,
he was the guy. He was in everything.
Exactly.
And he was good at this. I think he was too bad.
No, he was fine. I feel like the movie this one and Avatar came out around the same time.
Did it really? I think so.
Avatar. 2009. They literally came out the same year.
Yeah, see, he was the guy, dude. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christian Bale thought it was good too, you know. I know he got a lot of shit for, you know, his tirades behind the scenes and stuff.
Shit. Yeah.
Right.
This could have been an absolute pile of shit, right? This movie could have been the sequels, right? Terminator Genesis, Dark Fate's like the worst.
Tony doesn't know
time.
about it, dude. Don't blow his mind.
Right. Sorry, I don't even want to talk about. Dark Fate, particularly, I think was the last one, and I was just like, "Oh my god, these are."
There was a TV show too, Tony. By the way.
Oh yeah, the Sarah Connor. Actually, that one wasn't too bad. I enjoyed that one.
I still love the fact that Tony only thought there was 3 movies. And the part 3 literally it says part
it's
3.
Called Terminator 3,
with the female
Rise
Terminator, the Terminatrix. I can't believe you don't remember that, Tony.
I don't remember seeing it.
Christina Loken, you don't see her. You never saw her image of her. Like
I've seen the image, but I don't think about it. Like I don't keep that in my memory. I don't care to keep it in my memory.
I know we watched Dark Fate on the podcast, so you either didn't watch it or forgot about it. Or something.
That shit. Tony deleted that file.
He was just like delete.
Fuck you, asshole.
Refragged his hard drive on that one. So yeah, I struggle with this one because
really,
you know, I struggle in the sense of. I always struggled with anything post Terminator 2 because of the whole there's no fate but what we make, and Terminator 3 kind of retcons that, right?
Mm.
And in order to continue to make sequels, we have to disregard the plot line of Terminator 2, which greatest movie of all time, kind of hard to do, right? So I always struggle with the Terminator movie because they always have to retcon that idea, which was the key plot of that movie, right? There's no fate but what we make. It's like fucking put it on a t-shirt, people. And in order to keep shitting out movies, now Terminator 3 is a fun action flick, tons of practical effects. It's not silly, but it's, you know, it's over the top, the crane scene, like it's just got a lot of good action practical effects. This one has it too. This one shows you the real what it would be like, and it feels authentic. And this by far has the most replayability for me out of all the movies, other than of course 1 and 2, and even 1. You know, you've talked about it. It's a different film. It's not an action film like the sequels. It has action set pieces, but it's noir. It's a horror movie, right? And this one has such good replayability, but it's still retcons Terminator 2. So I've always struggled with any of the sequels. Now the other sequels, they're easy. They're just garbage because they're trash. And this one's a really good movie. So I used to say, like, this is a Slater of a movie as an independent sci-fi, you know, action flick. As a Terminator sequel, I struggle. And so I've been it's Hollywood. Who fucking cares? And so I saw this a couple of years ago. I watched it with Mazzy, and we had a lot of fun with it, of course. I've probably seen this one more times, certainly more times than Terminator 3 or the other sequels. And so I've seen this. I might have even seen this just as many times as Terminator 1, just because I've seen this one probably 4 or 5 times. And I've only seen Terminator 2 1,000 times. And so as I continue to is it that the years go on and that they keep sort of hitting the Terminator franchise with the fucking resuscitation paddles. This one just keeps shining. And so, truth be told, this is later.
Damn.
Yeah.
That was a fucking movie. Shit, well, you fucked up everyone's picks.
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
No, you fucked everyone's picks. Come on now. Don't even fret. Dude, we got a little rooster too. That was by Alice in Chains. Thought that was cool. Also, how scary was it when that giant robot lifted up those humans and just put them inside them to put them away we're fucking cattle, we're chickens? Scary, man. Scary. I'm saying. And Common, shout out to Common. He was in there too.
Right, he's good. Yeah, I mean, he went on to have a fairly busy act. He was in the
Bryce Dallas Howard too.
Right. Yeah, she's in it.
And my boy Michael Ironside, hell yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, no, there's a lot to like. It struggles a little bit, it hits this late second act. Once we kind of start the reveal of Marcus Wright kind of thing, you're just like, all right, I don't know, maybe you could trim 5 minutes out time wise, just really stick to the action. I don't know.
You already gave us later, but you want to trim 5 minutes.
Right, I don't know. I'm just trying to think
I know.
Being critical of
right.
Some movie, the third act, it kind of struggles a little bit how to resolve itself. Jesus, now my cat's fucking losing her mind down there. I can't fucking record a podcast in peace. But like you said, Anton's fucking so good in it. The special effects, considering this movie's from 2009, and like I said, this should have been an absolute abortion. And McJeep somehow managed to pull it off. He couldn't pull off, principal photography, but
I swear Tony was reviewing this, and then we took over. Sorry, Tony.
Right, maybe. Sorry.
Yeah, no one wants to hear me talk anyway.
No. Come on, man. This is your pick, brother. Come on.
Yeah, it gets $1.
I'd buy that for $1.
But so what Ryan was saying, he just wanted you to watch it, or
no? He didn't say anything about me watching it. I decided to put it on because I hadn't seen it.
Got it. Any interest in watching the others?
No.
Okay. You're good with this one?
Yep.
Okay.
One word answers. Fonso, did you give $1 later? Which one is it?
Yeah, you went as far as giving it a slave. That's crazy. I love me 1 and 2, man. And I keep going back and forth, which I like more. But I've watched the second one so much.
Right.
I think after the other ones kept coming out, I'm like, man, why do they keep, diluting it? And then there's that one with that move they do in Genesis. Remember what they did in that one with John?
I forget. I mean,
right. Well, that's not talking about it, but yeah. No, this one's $1, man. I enjoyed it. I remember when it first came out and watching it, and I was like,
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah, I was curious to see what because a lot of music video directors, they went on and done David Fincher, right, being one of the bigger ones, starting from music videos. Michael Bay too, right? And they always had a really cool eye, and so I was kind of curious to see what they would do once they make movies. And McGee was coming from, like I said, he would do Sugar Ray, it was really colorful videos. So that's what's funny, that when he and Charlie's Angels, and then he got this role. It's like, all right, let's do it again. But that's a really cool show. And Christian Bale is going into the helicopter, and the camera follows him, and it's inside the helicopter, and it falls down. It's like one continuous shot. It was fucking cool, I like when you can actually see a scene where it made me think of that scene in A-Team with the helicopter and the tank, where just the camera's just going up and down, up, and everything's just full on CG. It's like, just keep it simple, man. Just keep it still. I want to be able to feel like I can touch that machine, the helicopters, and we're in there, right? Where it's not, and that's why I said when those Terminators are walking. We saw 2 movies where things get hung up in the air. The Terminator, and then my boy Jack Quaid. The Terminator said, "Fuck my foot! I'm shooting up my way out of this bitch."
Right.
Oh, that fight scene too with Terminator fighting John in the beginning with no legs, and he's crawling after him, right? A little callback to the other one. A little callbacks from the other one too. Come with me if you want to live. Connery said, and then that trip you out, Tony, seeing his dad young and older.
Well, I mean that's classic, time travel shit.
Right.
Time travel shit, right? Yeah, we get all the time.
Oh, would it be weird to see your fucking dad young? But he didn't know.
But how would I know?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. You wouldn't know.
The audience knew, but yeah, he didn't know. He's like, "Who are you?" He's like, "I'm John Connor." And he's like, "Oh," when he's going up the lift, you're like, "Yeah, it'd be a trip, man."
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Ooh, well, let's see.
Let's finish the Art's call.
I'm more confident. I bet 1 point, and I'm feeling real fucking confident right now. If I can amend that, I will raise that to 2 points. Maybe take it to the bank. On that, I should get an extra bonus point for calling in, a bonus point for leaving messages, and a bonus point for fucking being awesome. Way more awesomer than Robert Sucks Dicks. Take that, bad boys life.
Oh, he convinced me, Harley. Give him bonus points.
I don't even know what I'm confused.
I don't know what you just said.
What was his rating?
Did you play that sound again, Tony?
Tony, you gotta play the drop from your call from the beginning. I don't know what the fuck he was saying.
He didn't give his ratings or his picks. He just said that he bet a point, and he on the call he raised it to 2 points, which on the website he only submitted 1. So it sounds like he raised his bet to 2. And on the website he said that I would give it $1, Fonso would give it $1, and Harley would give it $1. Dollars all around, which means
he zeroed out his 2 points that he scored.
Yeah.
No.
So he got like 1 point?
No, he didn't get any.
Well, he got 2, and then he missed yours, and then he missed those 2. So he got 0 and no extra point for calling in?
No. I don't know what this whole, you get a bonus point for calling in. They never got bonus points before for calling in. I don't know what
I know. I think for 1 or 2 episodes, we were trying to encourage people to call in. So we said you get an extra point if you call in. But we just gave up on that shit.
Yeah.
We're just it's not working. Just like we stopped doing the you get a point if you like us on Facebook. Right. Unless that's automated, it's so hard to do.
One,
oh yeah, whatever happened to that? Because they do it all the time.
They would do it all the time, yeah, and we stopped doing it. It's not in the official. It's not in the official rule book. So
yeah, Tony didn't put on the site.
I didn't put on the site. So.
Yeah, I was screwing people over for years. Yeah,
screwing people over with
no
fake
mayo.
No mayo.
For sure.
All right, so that was Art. And then we've got Angie, and she said $1 for me, $1 for Fonso, $1 for Harley.
So 2 points, 41. 2 points. So she took a strong lead. She is in a strong lead, and that would also make her on the wheel too.
Oh, gee, damn!
Well, you got a syllabus?
Let me go check. All right, here's Angie. Click on Angie's name. Make sure all my shit's working sometimes. Oh, nothing on this. Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. There it is. It took a while. Whew. My shit always works sometimes.
Hell yeah.
Okay, yeah. She does have episodes. She does have movies on her syllabus, so we'll include her on the spinner this week.
Word up.
Let me go ahead and
25% chance.
That's right.
Fucking God.
All right, so we've got 3, and now we've got Angie. There we go. All right, shuffle, and
spin that wheel.
Spin.
Oh,
Harley,
fuck this wheel.
Homework. Fuck this wheel. It's the worst wheel ever.
Wow. Oh, angry.
He always fucking wins, man. Some bullshit.
He has been winning a lot.
I am picking.
Oh, it's MCP. Oh, man, I like this pick. I thought Harley won.
No, he did win. I just started moving on already.
Oh, son of a bitch. Why'd you do that?
I removed his name, and so my name looked like it showed up next.
Oh.
Yeah. So now we're shuffling for the second assignment, the second spin, and spin that wheel. Oh, it's going to be Fonso homework.
Man, fuck this wheel.
Hey, all right, Fonso and Harley, double homework.
Double homework.
Do you guys have things on your syllabus? Do I just pull it from there?
I do.
I do have something.
Okay.
Unless there was, I feel like there was something out. But go ahead, Fonso. I'm sure you'll have something. You want to pull it from my syllabus?
I can.
Tony,
it's up to you guys.
I can tell you.
What's funny is all my syllabus is all extras.
Well, oh, really?
Right, same here. Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, that's hilarious.
I have like a dozen.
Well, it might be. I'm sure it's homework for both y'all. So.
Right. So my homework is Mickey 17.
Oh, that's a good one. That was actually on my syllabus.
Oh, now you gotta take it off?
I gotta take it off my syllabus,
Dang, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, dude. I can do that.
I stole
well, I could assign it as an extra credit, I guess. No, but
you can't do that.
That's too. Yeah, that's got to be a rule, right? You can't assign a recent homework within what, like a year? How many episodes have to go by?
We got no rules, man. We're doing
I don't know. I feel like a year is good.
I got one.
All right, what do you got?
I got a homework. It's from 2024.
Fonso homework.
Queen of the Ring.
Oh, I saw that on the Plex.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
He said on the Plex.
It's the Plex, just like the 15 and the 5.
That's right.
Cool. We got two. So Harley's got Mickey 17.
Ooh, it's got Walton Goggins in this bitch.
Is this based on a true story or something?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. Did
Who's
you like
her
that?
name? Emily Bett Rickards? Never. Don't recognize her.
I recognize some familiar faces when you in there too.
733.
Josh Lucas. Walter Goggins.
That's what I said.
Francesca Eastwood. Why do I get the feeling that woman is related?
It says Francesca Eastwood, but okay.
What did I say?
I thought you said Jessica.
No, I said Francesca.
Oh. Well, I can't hear it because of my
hands. It's my hands. It's my hands in front of my mouth like an idiot.
Oh.
She must be Eastwood's kid.
Maybe. Shout out to that mama. Baby mama.
Oh, it's mama. Well, he's got a bunch of them.
Mama. That's what I'm saying.
Remember, that motherfucker got a grip.
Shout out
All right,
the daughter of Oscar-winning actor and director Clint Eastwood. She was born in Redding, California. Yeah,
no way.
Yeah, she was born just an hour. Yeah, because his baby mama is from
which one?
Redding. Yeah, he's got a bunch.
How many has he got?
He's got a handful.
Does he have more than Donaldo?
Nobody has as many as Donaldo.
Right. Yeah. Cromartie gets scared of Donaldo.
Cromartie is like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Donaldo's the Will Chamberlain of baby mamas.
Oh, shit.
That's why he can't listen to the podcast. He's so busy.
Yeah. Frances Fisher is, you would recognize her.
Dubstep Terminator is Tony's nickname if he ever becomes a DJ. Right? It's gotta be. I'm so fascinated with that. When Tony said, that motherfucker sound like Dubstep. Tony be the first guy to die then. He's out there dancing when the Terminator comes out making that noise, and Tony's like, oh shit.
No, they'd scan me and be like, yeah, he's fine. Let him move.
Yeah, he's like, the vibes pass.
Pass the vibes.
Tony's there to let him go. No, man, they see you as one of their own. That's why they're like, oh no, he's cool. If it scans Harley, what does it say, Tony?
Clint Eastwood has on Wikipedia at least 8. It literally says at least.
I love there's a Wikipedia for that.
Yes, it says
that's child's play. That's child's play.
Numerous casual and serious relationships.
What did he say in Wolf of Wall Street? Hey, those are rookie numbers, man. You got to raise it. You got to.
Right.
Yeah. And I was like laughing at him, laughing diabolical.
Yeah. Anyways,
Remember that scene in Don't Be a Menace when Shawn Wayans comes over to visit girlfriend and the kids are like, kids, what do you guys say when you meet a nice man? And all 5 kids, or like 6 or 7, 8 kids are sitting there and all different races. Are you my daddy?
Are you my daddy? Yeah.
It was like one Asian kid doing the couch. That was crazy. All right, so what we do? We're on weekends now?
Yeah.
I believe that's what's next. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
For the weekend.
Yes.
See, Tony wanted to sing it, that's why.
I
got the
know.
button.
Pretty soon they're going to be Tony's own copyright infringement.
No way. Not if it's his own music. That's it.
Right. I know, but I've heard
Not my
stories too.
music. Jesus.
See? You change it up every week. How they gonna
She's laughing.
say, come with me if you want to live, Tony said.
All right, let me try.
Come with me if you want to live.
I don't know about you, Harley, but I'm going with him. I trust that guy.
I'm only borrowing your Humvee.
Oh, come on, man.
She's got a great ass.
Now you got to finish the line.
I can't hear myself with altered voices. It fucks with me so much.
Tony, say, big booty hoes come with it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I have to take my I got to take my earpiece out
right.
if I want to say it. All right, what am I saying? Big booty hoes come with it?
Yeah.
Jeez, all right.
Big booty hoes, come with it.
The problem is Tony can't hear it, though.
I know.
I can't hear how great he sounds.
I'll hear it when I edit
You'll
it.
have to come back to it.
When Tony edits, he just crack himself up laughing at his own fucking sounders. Fucking weirdo.
Oh, it's so wild to like.
funny.
I've gotten used to it over the year, over the 10 years that we've been doing this. I got used to hearing my own voice,
Right.
but hearing the
No wonder you don't
altered voice is it's so hard to do.
Right. You're like, I can't stand listen to myself, but now I gotta hear myself in another voice?
Yeah, it is.
That's fucking weird, man.
It is difficult. Anyway, I've got a pretty crazy weekend. I don't know if you want to end it on mine.
Oh, shit.
Or do you want to start
Sounds
it on
good, because my weekend has been boring as fuck.
No, man.
Sorry, let me take this pen out of my mouth like an idiot. I'll go first because it's my yeah.
Okay.
Nothing. Today was Mother's Day.
Right.
Chris went out with another mother. I hung out, fixed the dryer. Oh yeah, our clothes dryer broke, and I had to fix it. Luckily, I was able to fix it. I just had to clean up some electrical contacts that had got burnt from the switch, so that was cool. It didn't cost me anything.
Nice.
And it had been acting up in the last couple of weeks. The heating element wouldn't work sometimes, and then sometimes it would work. And I was just like, luckily, they're just so archaic. Like, there's just nothing to them. They're just super simple. And I have enough experience with electronics to know how to test a thermometer kind of thing. And so I figured out what the problem was. Real common issue, real common dryers. Anybody with a screwdriver can fix an electric clothes dryer. So we did that. That was party yesterday too. And then we decided we have a big, Tony, you remember our big backyard?
Yeah.
Remember how it's like all grass all the way to like the fence?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we cut out like a third of the grass to basically just conserve on water. And then we're laying down, like wood chips. So we cut out a bunch of the backyard. And so we had to like cut all the grass down, kill all the grass, lay down black like tarp to make sure grass and weeds don't come up. And then we have to make a bunch of runs to the place where you get gravel and stuff to load up the truck with wood chips, basically, and cover it in wood chips. So it'll look a little different. So we did that yesterday, and I feel like that was it. Yep, that's it.
Very exciting.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Well, then I'll go second because I took Friday off because I bought these tickets on sale or pre-sale for a concert. Your crew's favorite rapper was playing in LA at the Shrine Expo, which is in USC land, man. I was in the college area, and I had never been to there. So I took the kids out early. I'm like, you guys ain't going to school. I don't want to drive super late, get stuck in traffic, try to find parking. It's like a nightmare.
Ooh,
But I
yeah.
got there so early, I didn't know what to do. So then I got freaking bored teen. Like, what the fuck am I going to do? I'm like, I'll just park there. There's got to be tons of stuff to do around the campus. Nope. Went to Subway. We ate. Like, all right, that'll kill some time. Nope. I'm like, oh, there's a Goodwill nearby. Kids want to go over there? Let's walk over there. A couple blocks. All right, cool. They went shopping. They were entertained for a little bit. Came back. What are we going to do for the next 6 hours? Like, fuck.
What?
I'm like, yeah. I'm like, well, let's go to Meba. Meba's pretty close, you know, in theory. You know, you look up in maps and it says it's kind of close, but in fucking reality, you get stuck in traffic, takes forever. So I started like, you know, that'll definitely kill some time. Right? We go over there, and that one did work. It helped. But funny thing that happened on the freeway was, I'm saying there's a guy driving stick shift, and I got like a car length space in front of me. The guy starts rolling back. I'm like,
oh no,
what are you doing? And he finally like stops and moves forward. I'm like, motherfucker, that should have been my sign. I should have moved. Because, you know, we're stuck in traffic. He's probably got the AC on. It's really hot that day. Sure enough, we move forward, and he starts rolling back in. Rolling back. I'm like, whoa.
World's shittiest stick
honk on the horn. Fucking dude hits me. And it was too late.
Man.
I'm like, son of a bitch. We're in the freeway. What can we fucking do? You know, took the plate.
Right. Like you're supposed to pull over on the shoulder.
Exactly. There's no fucking, you know how small those fucking freeways are? How much traffic there is? The guy didn't even pay no, he didn't wave, like, sorry, didn't do nothing. Just kept on going like it was fucking day. Because I drove next to him like, this is an old dude. What the fuck? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Can't do nothing.
There's an old dude.
Right. And I'm like, well, I don't want to fucking...
You have to follow him.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to fucking follow him. Like, I'm trying to get to fucking Amoeba, right? It's taking forever. But, again, it says, oh, this is only going to be... It's only 8 miles. It won't take that long. Yeah, right. But that killed time, right?
So the trick to that, because that's happened to me before.
Oh, it has?
You'd ride their ass. Mm-hmm. So when they roll back, it's just barely a touch, and it doesn't cause a problem.
They don't go fast enough.
Right.
Good point.
Yep. I did that because I used to drive down the 405. Like,
you're basically holding them.
You're basically You're kind of holding them. I'm like, this guy's not paying attention. So I was just all right. Next time we come to a stop, I'm just gonna roll all the way up. And sure enough, it happened. But it was just like you rolled right into like I just absorbed it.
Yeah, I
like,
just didn't think it was gonna happen. That's I should have left. That was my fault. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So once we got to Meba, they were looking at records and posters and stuff. So they got something. We got to validate, and it was just cool to show them like Hollywood Hills. Then I was like, oh, well, I know where we're at now. I'm going to show them the Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm going to show them Nancy's house because I know that's nearby. And they went outside to take pictures. But the guy that fucking lives there now, man, makes it look like Jurassic Park. There's so many bushes. He's got signs everywhere to, like, you know, don't disturb. And I get it. It's personal home. I get it. Right. But it's like, man, you got to know what you're going into, man. You're buying something from Hollywood history, man. It's fucking house. Been here for years. And people, you know, the lady that lived there was so cool and let everyone take photos in front of their house, you know. They just wouldn't, you know, they were being respectful. Now this guy's like, nope, can't see my house. I got a shirt. It doesn't even look the same. But Johnny Depp's house across the street, Glenn's house, that still looks the same. You can take a picture of that. But everyone wants Nancy's house. So I took him there, and and across from there is Tommy Doyle's house from, no, is it Doyle's house or the Wallaces? The Wallaces from Halloween, where Michael falls off the balcony. So I showed him that. We were kind of geeking out. Like, it's cool, but it was too hot to go outside and walk and actually, you know, take pictures and do actual tour and shit. So after we got back, we had like, I think 2 hours before doors open, and they were willing to wait. But dude, what sucks about over there too, every fucking restaurant's bathroom's out of order. It's fucking hilarious. I went to the yogurt place, they're like, oh, our bathroom's out of order. I'm like, great. Go to Subway. Oh yeah, it's out of order. I'm like, can I buy something? No. Go to the pizza. Like, y'all have all these customers. They can't even use the restroom. Like, yeah, it's out of order. I'm like, that's funny. All 3 restaurants down here are all out of order. They had no fucking bathrooms. I'm like, this is ridiculous. But the kids were talking to each other, so they were wasting time. I was on my phone, so time went by. It wasn't too bad. But once we finally got in, there was AC in there. It was nice. The venue was pretty cool. It's like one long hallway. Got the balconies to the side. Got the bars on the left and the right, and then you got the merch table. So I went straight to the merch. Got crew stuff. Crew got a spot in the front because he wanted to be up close. And then his friends were getting merch, so they finally met up with them. And I paced myself this time. I was like, I don't know any of these acts but the last one, so I'm going to just kind of lean back, sit back, and then once Denzel goes on, I'm going to meet up with them. So I was sitting in the back, way back. I asked the security, like, can I sit here? I see a bunch of people sitting here. Like, yeah. So I sat right underneath where the vent was. Oh, it was glorious.
Oh, nice. That's the best.
Dude. So I was sitting. You still hear the show, no problem, and I just had the AC on. In fact, when I went to sit back there, his friend came back, and I'm like, whoa. He's like, hey. He's like, I ran into you. I'm like, yeah, you all right? He's like, yeah, I just had to get out. I needed a break. I'm like, all right, you know. I'm like, well, it's only going to get more, you know, get more intense. Because he bought himself a sweater from the show, and he was wearing it. I'm like, all right, well, you know. Sure enough, once Denzel started, he took that bitch off because he was sweating. His friend bought a shirt and he was wearing it because he didn't want to hold it. So he had 2 shirts on. I thought he was gonna pass out. I looked at him like, "Hey man, you good?" He's like, "Yeah," because he just got punched in the mouth. He's like touching his lip, and he's like sweating. I'm like, "Man, you good? If we need to get out," I'm like, "You ain't dying on my watch. None of y'all dying. Your friends better not. They better handle this, screw." And I kept asking, "You good?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right," because he was on this doorstep. But then when the music hit, he was like jumping up and down. Nice. And then when there's a song between songs, he looked like he was hurting. I'm like, "Bro, what is it?" He couldn't freaking me.
Fucking dying, or are you doing good?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, but I had to be in the pit because I wanted to see really just have the most amazing time. I wanted to hear him rap every song, and sure enough, like he was. And then he kicked out one certain song. Then we got special guests come out to certain songs, and the kids were geeking out. They're marking that. It was awesome. They were jumping up and down. Like it was crazy, man. Like that was probably like the very first that hip hop show I'd ever been to. That I think about it, just like I've seen them. We've seen like Fife at Narnia, right? Harley.
There's always a hip hop.
But,
yeah, there was always a hip hop component to a lot of the early raves.
Right.
Yeah.
I think even Coachella seen some, but never like full on like rap. Like the whole show was rap acts. And there's a lot of they have a lot of songs that beat goes hard and they jump up and down. So that's why I put that little sample clip. It was 8 seconds. That clip is actually 1 minute and 23 seconds long. The whole song. You've probably heard that song like on like TikTok memes, like "I am the one." You probably like heard that little sample. But yeah, that song went fucking hard, man. When that beat came on, his Cruz friend's phone died at one song. I was quickly trying to pull my phone out because I knew the song was gonna go off, and dude, that place went nuts when that song hit. And I was able to just finally hit record, but dude, it was insane. It was so cool. The vibe was awesome too, like for the show. Kids were so nice. Like he was like, I'm like, "Hey, we got to get up to the front where they're at." I'm like, "All right," and he would just gently tap people's shoulder. "Hey, do you mind if we go?" Like they're like, "All right." They would split. They would make room. Like, holy shit, we got stuck 2 times. The third time we finally got in, and I was just kind of like yelling for like crew, like, "Girl!" Everyone looked at me like, "Oh man, this poor old man's trying to get to his son. Let's make some room." Because I was able to get in. Mm-hmm. Security guards were handing out cups of water for people, which was awesome. Like, I love seeing that. That was really cool. No smoking inside. They had the little bright ass flashlights that would shine on people. So they couldn't smoke. Sorry, Harley. Because one guy behind me was like, I looked at him.
Oh, the weed, right?
Yeah, he put his hand in his pocket and goes, sorry about that. I saw him say that. I thought that was kind of funny. Which is cool. Just breathe it in. We're all inside, but yeah, man, that was a fucking fun ass show, man. He put on a great show. Dude, our ears were ringing when we got out. When we got out, he was yelling. I'm like, hey, man, you're screaming right now. But it didn't matter because everybody was yelling, right? And then the hot dog vendors all around, dude, when we got out.
Oh, man.
It was hilarious.
Every time we go down to San Diego with Tony.
Bacon-covered hot dogs, man.
And it's just every...
Right? They know where every venue is, man. There's like 8 of them always, right? They got the cooler with the waters and shit. I had Gatorades waiting for us in the car, man, because I knew...
Smart.
Dude, when we got in, dude, I passed some fuckers out. Dude, everyone was chugging. I'm like, "Oh my god, thank you so much, thank you." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I knew this always happens after show. You gotta fucking replenish, man, because it tasted so good too. It was perfect. But and then the parking was pretty easy to get out because I backed in. And you got to back in, man.
Yeah,
you pull it forward, you're fucked. You got to back in, man, because then at least you can move forward. People let you in. You do a little wave motion. They let you in. I think. Then I let somebody in because somebody let me in. It just goes smooth and. We got out of there, and it's funny how leaving LA, no problem. Getting there always takes forever, But it's also late at night too, right? Didn't get home till like 2:30, man. I thought I was gonna be hurting, but I was all right the next day. I mean, I was tired. My body was like, I think because I paced myself. Like I said, the first 3 acts I sat there, like, were Deftones, I stood the whole time,
Dude, standing on your feet for like it's one thing to walk. I found this. Like, I can walk for hours and hours. Mm-hmm. Standing still for hours is a whole different.
It's so true because when I walk conventions, that's exactly what happened to me. When I'm walking around conventions, I'm super excited. I can fucking walk everywhere. But the moment I'm standing in line for like a long time to get into a panel, get in something, my back just starts hurting. I'm like, why the fuck am I even doing nothing now? Like, why am I hurting? But when I can walk all the time, yeah. But I think since I paced myself, I was able to handle that. And then when everyone's jumping, you got to jump, man. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, everyone's fucking vibing, having a good time, and That's why it's funny when I posted a video on Instagram, he was like, I know that your old ass jumping up and down. I'm like, you goddamn right, that's me. That's my POV, bitch. That's why I recorded it. That's from my fucking phone. That's me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, but it was so much fun for him to he's like, oh, best concert ever, so much fun. Like, he's like, I wish you would play this song, but he played some 2 old songs and he played this song and he played a really good set and I was just so happy for him to see him at his I don't know if he's his prime. I don't know if that many people know him. Because every time I mention his name, everyone's like, I don't know. He's not like a Kendrick Lamar, like a Drake, Just so kind of underground, which I think is cool. And Crew likes all his mixtapes. And it was just, yeah, dude, it was just fun to see him and his friends just have, a great time. Like, I can't wait. When they go to school tomorrow, they'll be wearing their merch. Like, y'all went to that show? You know what I mean? And that's just, the parents were all thanking me for taking them, because, man, if it was in San Diego, so much easier, right? Travis not too far, but to go to LA, that's the only place he was playing. So, and it was the last leg of the concert, so they went off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they invited two other rappers on stage, and it was cool. And it was just, it's just so much fun. Just seeing him, just knowing all the fucking. I'm like, man, I know I like some bands, but I don't know all the words to a lot of songs. He fucking knows all the fucking words. Man, it's insane. I was just so happy, just leaning over him, and his friends were like, oh, they're playing this song, and they were just, such a fucking great time, man. I was vibing off that they were having such a great time. So damn well today I just sat there and watched movies all day. Mother's Day, Right. I got some food. I cleaned the kitty litter. I was picking shit up and Saving still had homework, unfortunately. But I just wanted her to chill, man, just enjoy the day. And the day before, so Saturday is the Spanish Mother's Day. So we went to this seafood place in Vista, which was really good. So my mom and my sister were there. Saw some little nephew, and that food was so good. I had some shrimp ceviche. Fuck, so good, so good. Like ceviche on a hot day, man. It's just
that's
undefeated,
so refreshing.
Right? Yeah, it's so refreshing. My dad had shrimp cocktail. He was fucking burning up. We're all looking at him like, yo, you all right? And she's like, what? He's like, what you guys put in anything? He's like, nothing. That's the normal. I'm like, oh, come on now. You didn't put you're hurting. Yeah. I think that Caliche Sonoma 2 hot sauce there, Tony. I think you're a fan of that one, aren't you?
I've been to Caliche's, but I don't remember how spicy they get.
Yeah. I think you and your parents would like that spot, Tony. It's pretty cool. Park is a little small, but
Caliche Town in Vista?
No, that one's gone.
Oh, it's gone? There's another one?
Dude, yeah. I never went. Yeah, I know my parents and your parents would go a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one, this one's a new one, I think, and it's
cool.
Set downtown Vista. Yeah, it was so good.
My parents probably know about it. So I'm sure our moms have talked about it.
Exactly. Yeah, I told my mom that. I'm like, hey, you gotta bring Medlum on here. Like, oh yeah, definitely bring him out here. And it was so good. And then my little nephew, man, he was chilling the whole time, sleeping until the very end. He got up. He was pooping for a little bit. They got up and they're like, all right, hey, you did good. Because they're playing the bottom music. I'm like, you gotta get used to this kid. We grew up in this shit playing blasted. You want to go home at the it's like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. They're like, they told you like 4 times we're leaving, right? And the music's still playing. It's not until like 1 or 2 in the morning you're leaving. That music, you just fell asleep somewhere, right? So he was chilling, and I'm like, all right, cool, man. He's already getting used to it. And so today, just like I said, just chilled because it's been fucking hot, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, this was
down there, right?
We hit like 90 in LA when we got there, man.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy.
And the temperature's been so nice here. It's been like 70s, mid 70s. It was like 81 the other day in the shade. It was like, it's been really nice.
I think it's supposed to cool off tomorrow. Let's see.
It's supposed to rain tonight.
59 tomorrow. Oh, we're in the 50s all week. Oh, shit. Oh, no, sorry. 70 tomorrow.
Oh, there you go.
It was 86. It says it's 80. It was 86 today, the hottest. Fuck all that. That's my weekend, yo.
Nice. Glad that went well.
What's that?
I said glad that went well.
Oh, no, for sure. Yeah, me too. It couldn't have gone any better. Yeah, like I said,
nice.
The music, the venue, parking. I had to pay twice for parking because I had to leave.
Oh, that's right.
It was hurt because when I got there, it was only 15. When I came back, it was 30.
Jeez.
So I told the lady, like, hey, when I got here, it was 15. If I pay another 15, would that be 30? She goes, no, it'd be 45. Like, you fucking bitch. She got jokes, huh?
You had some nuts on them chin. Would those be chin nuts?
I tried, though. I thought maybe she'd be nice. I'd be like, all right, you were here earlier. Right. No, fuck that. I'm like, because I couldn't find street parking. Bro, trust me, I tried. I drove around 2 blocks, and then and there's no parking. I was like, I should have found better parking. But then I was like, fuck it, this shit's right next to the venue. I don't want to fuck around. Fuck it, that's my fault for getting here early. Lesson learned, man. But the venue, like the venue. In fact, that's where they hold the SAG Awards. My buddy Mike called me from Demented Forever. Shout out to Demented Forever podcast. He's been on the show. He told me that he works the SAG Awards there all the time. I'm like, oh shit. And he goes, yeah. And he goes, I know a free parking 2 blocks away. I'm like, motherfucker. I was like, I knew it.
But you got to walk 2 blocks.
That's all. Yeah, I know. And this heat, it would have sucked. It would have sucked. No. Yeah. All right, Tony, take it over. You said you got a crazy.
Yeah, it's a little crazy. At least it ends low energy. Today was chill. Celebrated Mother's Day on the American Day. Today at my parents' house, just chill. Bought some Kentucky Fried Chicken. Lainey and I brought it over. Unfortunately, Lainey got food poisoning from it.
Oh no!
Yeah, she's the only one.
She's the only one.
So we think it was the pickles that were on her sandwich. Because no one else had pickles.
Can I eat the pickle?
Yeah,
too much salt
do not
on
eat the
it.
pickle.
Too much salt in it,
It's way too much
salt.
salt.
Dip it in the Coke.
That's what she missed. Yeah, she definitely didn't dip anything in any Coke.
She was the only one that had a pickle in her sandwich. That sucks.
So that sucked. Yeah, so Lainey's feeling a little sick right now from that. But what I'm saying is like it went okay. My mom's doing well. I don't know if you remember last week I told you that
she got the staples.
Yeah, she got 2 staples, and then she got sick and went into the emergency room because of her lung thing going on with pneumonia and shit.
My mom told me she was.
Yeah, so she's been in and out of the emergency room. So, but she was feeling better. She wasn't up to it to go out on Saturday, so that's why we just rescheduled to today. Okay. And here's the thing: Jacoby wasn't up for celebrating yesterday or today. I saw him in his room. He's doing better. So I'll start off the story with saying he's doing well. I saw him. But Friday night, Lainey and I got off work early and went up to the old house at Barsby to babysit my nibblings while Etzna and Jacoby and her crew went out to the Ashanti concert in Oceanside at the Front Wave Center.
I saw some posters of that. Yeah.
Yeah. They went. It was like a 2000s.
So he hung over?
So it was there was a 2000s night. And so it was like they got ready to go. I got them some Z-Biotics, which is like the thing that I've been shilling since I learned about it. It's an amazing product. It's just they're called Z-Biotics, and you take them before you drink, and they pretty much cancel out your hangover.
Yeah,
you still feel tired.
For years.
Yeah, I've been shilling those for years, and they're great. And now my sister's on them, and says she bought her own set, and so they were gonna just enjoy the night, get drunk, and then on Saturdays they run the Oceanside Hoops, which is like the basketball teams that they coach, and they host all the tournaments and all the basketball seasons in Oceanside. And so that's why they really wanted the Z-Biotics, so that they can party on Friday and still be able to work on Saturday. Here's the thing. Like around 11:30 at night, I got a call. I was like, hey, Tony, this is a call from one of the family friends. Lori, she works at the kennel. And she said, hey, your sister is in an emergency. Call her. I was like, fuck. So at this point, I was actually napping because I was putting Kobe G, the baby is to sleep. And so I put him to sleep on my, holding him. And so I fell asleep too. So I was taking a little nap. So I was groggy as fuck. And Lainey was on the phone. And she's like, that's not, do you want your parents or do you want Tony? And she's like, Tony. I was like, okay, Tony, you need to go pick up your sister. I was like, fuck, what's going on?
Oh, fuck.
So I get there, my sister's hysterical, crying, and it's just my sister and her 2 friends. Like, what the fuck's going on? So they get in the car, and the other girl tells me,
he's on the couch. I'm telling you, you call him, he's there.
I'm like, I'm the guy to call because I've been bailing out my sister for like 20 years. So it's like, I'm always there. I'm like, it's easy for me because I don't have kids. I can just go, Right. And so the Etza's friend, she tells me, okay, they're airlifting him to the La Jolla Hospital.
What the fuck?
Trauma center. I'm like, what? Okay, so I'll drive there. And so then they fill me in on the story. Jacoby got airlifted to the La Jolla Emergency Trauma Center from the Front Wave Center. What the fuck? Like, what happened? So what happened is some guy shoulder checked Jacoby. Jacoby was like, "What the fuck?" The guy was like, "Deck right in the button." Instantly, Jacoby was knocked out and he fell head first on it, like he hit his back on the ground, and blood is everywhere.
Oh no!
Instantly knocked out, and he was not waking up. And so my sister saw Jacoby on the ground, not moving, with blood everywhere, and she flipped. She started beating on the guy. So the security had to get my sister to hold my sister to get him off the guy, and she thought Jacoby was dead. So she was flipping out. And so they're like, "We got to put her somewhere." So they threw her out of the broken building. And she landed, like, she hurt her shoulder, like, as she got thrown out the building. What?
Like, they legit threw her out.
They legit threw her out. She said, "I felt like I was just trash to them. Like, they put the trash out outside." So long story short, like, that's the bulk of it. So by the time my sister was able to fight her way back in,
news.
What
is he
seriously?
okay?
Yeah, is he okay?
So he's okay. He has a concussion. He has a very mild, he has a hematoma on the back of his head from when he cracked his head on the ground, but he didn't break his skull. It's just a surface hematoma. So he still has a concussion. So he's
But he didn't want to get out of the room. That's why.
Yeah, no, and so he did not want to move. Like, every time he moves, the pressure inside of his head from the concussion is just sucks.
Scary, yo.
Yeah, and so the other thing is that they said he has mild bruising and a little bit of bleeding from the front of his brain on the inside of his skull. And they're like, so he's got to take it easy and you got to watch him. So it's like, what the fuck? They found the guy. So apparently the guy had, like, disappeared that night. My sister,
he probably thought he killed. Yeah,
he probably booked it, right? And so they have a bead on where the guy is. My sister does want to press charges. But what the fuck? She does want to press charges. They just need to find the guy.
She's gonna handle her own justice. You know what I'm saying, Harley?
I was gonna say.
Yeah, so I was at the hospital. I drove my sister down to the La Jolla hospital, and we didn't leave until
she was hysterical the whole time driving.
She got better. Because she was drunk, and so as she was getting sober, she was getting better and better. And so by the time we left, like at 3 a.m, so this was like at 12:30 is when I picked her up. She didn't even get to see Ashanti. So what happened was, like, they were down on the main floor dancing, having a good time. She's like, this was amazing good time, because the Z-Biotics, they felt this, like, weight off their shoulders, they said. That's what she said. She's like, she felt free to just enjoy the night because she knew they weren't going to feel hungover the next day. I was like, that's so cool. And so then, because of that, she's like, oh, well, let's get another drink before Ashanti comes on at midnight so that we can get a nice, one more kick of a buzz, and then we'll just ride it out and finish, enjoy Ashanti on stage. So that's when they went upstairs, and they were at the bar upstairs, and that's when the whole shit went down.
Oh, it happened upstairs, not even on the ground.
It wasn't even down there. No, it was upstairs. And when I saw video. It was bright as fuck out there. It's not, like, dark. Like, there's lights on at the bar upstairs. I was like, how did this happen?
Right.
Almost broad daylight. It was
right. Like you said, I thought it was on the floor where,
right. That's what I was imagining. On the floor where you can get away with it because it's dark and you can just, like, you could sucker punch someone and nobody knows. But this motherfucker sucker punched Jacoby in broad day, like in the bar where all the bunch of lights are. I was like, and he got away? It's like, what the fuck?
So, exactly. That's what's crazy.
Yeah. So my sister's waiting on the security footage of the arena to see if they can get evidence of how it all went down.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that was my Friday night. I didn't get to bed until like 4 a.m. because I was up in Vista, which is an hour away.
And yet, let me get this: your parents have no idea.
So they know it happened. I don't know how much they know of what happened.
Oh, they don't know shit.
I think they know enough, but maybe not all the details, which I'm not saying all the details here on the podcast either. I'm saving that. Like there's some details I don't want to go out on the record.
That's a Patreon exclusive.
Exactly, a Patreon exclusive.
I got to pay for that.
Exactly.
That's a super duper Patreon exclusive.
That's next to Tony's OnlyFans.
Right.
But yeah, no, that was a crazy Friday night. Yeah, so he's got a split lip. He's got 2 stitches in his upper lip because it got split open, and he's got a staple in the back of his head for the hematoma when he hit the ground.
Harley.
That's from
it's
sucker
it's
punch.
Not from the punch. It's from hitting the ground.
No, I know.
No. He knocked out. Like he got sucker punched on the button and instantly knocked out while he was standing.
I'm saying it wasn't like they squabbled for a while.
Right? No, that's not like so.
One boom out. Like and
that's what his friends were saying. They're like he didn't even put his hands up.
Right.
Like
he didn't have a chance to fight. Right?
He didn't get a chance. He just got hit on the button, and he didn't even get a chance to put his arms down to stop from falling. He didn't break his fall. He just like timbered down, and that's where Harley's right.
When he would just fall on his face.
Right. I mean, even if he like buckled or something,
right,
he could have like absorbed some of the impact. But no, he just timbered all the way down, and that's where Harley's right. All the damage, all of that momentum was right on the back of his head. So. Yeah,
it's how people die by getting hit.
Right, and that's what everyone's like. Thank God there wasn't
bleeding. I mean, it could have been worse, dude.
If he would have hit like the corner of the bar, or if there was like a pole there and he would have hit like a bump, like anything. If there would have been some kind of sharp pressure point, that would have who knows, that could have pierced the skull type thing. Like it's one of those like the fact that they let him home. They did keep him overnight.
Okay.
And they didn't let my sister stay overnight because it was from violence. They're like, we're not allowed to let you stay with him overnight because it might interrupt the investigation or something. I'm like, holy shit, this is serious. Yeah. So that was my weekend, was recovering from that.
Jeez.
Yeah, we dropped my sister because we were down at the hospital like at one.
And Lainey had the kids this whole time.
And the kids, luckily the kids were asleep. But she couldn't. She couldn't go to sleep. She had to stay awake the whole time because we had to come back. So, but she was just sitting there,
Poor thing.
Like, okay,
food poisoning and staying up all night.
Well, she wasn't food poisoned on Saturday, Friday night into Saturday. So she was fine there. It was today that she got food poisoned, but anyway, hell of a weekend. we survived. Happy Mother's Day.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a you in the podcast right there, y'all. Unbelievable. Man.
But hey, I didn't know that Oceanside had concerts. The Front Wave Center, apparently they the Clippers.
Oh, you didn't know
played
that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. The very first concert they had with Cake, and my sister-in-law went. Yeah. And
That's
even
cool.
my parents went there. That's because we were talking about that at our dinner or lunch. My sister was like, "Do you believe our parents went to a show first there before us? They saw something like Banda playing there." Yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah, apparently it's very programming there is very Mexican tailored.
Yeah,
a lot of banda.
Sure.
Yeah,
it's Oside, so makes sense.
Yeah, it's Oside.
This one right here, you're like, oof, maybe I'll be the last rap concert. I don't know. That's crazy. So I mean, different vibes. Yeah, I thought
different vibes, man.
I thought that shit would happen to me in LA.
Right.
But these were all like college kids just fucking having a good time, man.
That's awesome. Maybe because it's near the college.
Yeah.
Because I've been deep in LA, and I was telling my sister, like, I've seen guys that are looking for a fight.
Right. Yeah.
And they're just looking for a fight. And it's scary to see, just to see it in their eyes that they're just like ready. They're ready to fight someone.
And when they're in the pit, you're like, oh, fuck.
Yep. Yep.
This guy's got a shirt on. He's got all these fucking tattoos. And you're like, oh, boy, here we go. That's why I was kind of around them the whole time. I was like, "Are you guys good, man?"
Yeah.
But they're young, right? They got the stamina. They're like, they should be.
Yeah, they bounce back. They heal quickly.
I was, Oh man, that's fucking wild, dude.
Yeah.
Man, whew. Well, good thing he's all right, man.
Yeah,
and
he's all right.
Well, that's gonna conclude episode. I'm on my solo disc. Hold on, what number am I? We are at 732. That concludes episode 732 of the Bad Boys Podcast. We just randomly ranted all things movies. I've been your host, Fonso. Say we ride together.
Harley, we die together.
MCP, Bad Boys for Life.